Yeah, for those of you that don't remember, this is our D&D game. That's where we come together and actually you wreck my plans and you cause more trouble than I had anticipated, and then you blame it all on me. That's how it works usually. But I don't know. It's a new year. We might change it up. And I doubt it, but
January
whatever.
was a hard year, but we made it.
Um, so yeah, I'll kick it off right now with Altia, Ford, and Trinia, because it's really fun because most of you don't know where everyone is, so it's gonna be new, and you're all in different parts of the world, so it's gonna take us some time to get you all back together. But I'm ready for this. I've been planning for this. I'm trying to convince myself.
Planning this your whole life.
Yes, this is my moment to shine.
He's been drinking 10 times more than normal to prepare.
Exactly. Uh, like all my planning, it comes from vivid dream of me being like fucked up drunk and just sleeping on the couch.
That
so-
seems like a normal Friday for you.
Yeah. And your point is,
I don't know.
Well,
I don't know what my point it was.
so we take it back near Cydia, a day outside of Cydia, in the Mustang's Keep. Because yes, it's a thing now, where Altia have been sojourning for the last year and a half since their last adventure with Ford. So you came back to the Mustang's Keep, and Ford kind of closed himself up in his the highest tower of the keep, and just saying that it was too much. He needed to confer with his god, and he needed like to make sense of everything that was happening. So he just closed himself up in the tower, sometimes going days without refusing to eat. And
Without refusing to eat. Oh shit, that was a lot of eating.
Got
And,
fat.
at one point, you just hear that he requested some books, and then a couple of weeks later, there's like a complete collection of old manuscripts and books that have been delivered to the keep and sent to the tower, and you hear for months until one day, Ford actually comes out of his seclusion um, a month from the due date of the meeting, and it takes a month to get to Corvosa.
Yeah, for those of you who noticed, Ford is now completely. He shaved his head completely. He has this long, bushy beard, and his eyes are bloodshot from a lack of sleep.
Oh, God.
Yeah, Trinia, you've been keeping like stuff like working in the keep. Altia, you've become quite accustomed to running around and like making sure everything's okay. Running to the Cydia to confer with Lord Ravrik the Third, to make sure everything like the taxes get sent, get collected, stuff like that. You basically became Ford right hand man, right hand woman, right hand elf, whatever. uh, and like out of necessity because he closed himself up, and he only like came out sometimes to like sign important documents and just make sure that like his men and people were taken care of. Trinia, you basically just used uh, the keep as a place to hide, not knowing really what to do with your current situation. Um, Trying to make as little noise as possible. and you can take it up from here.
All right. Well, on the way to Cydia, how close are we to Cydia? Like not.
You are still in the keep. You just came out of your tower.
Oh, fuck, I'm 30 years old now. Fuck.
You just received Azal's message.
All right. So he goes straight for I forgot your character's name, babe. I'll say it. There
Right there.
He goes immediately looking for Althea. He's like, we ride at dawn. We're going to Corvosa.
Just the two of us?
Nah. I gotta grab Trini as well. And you see him looking around, like he seems kind of squirrely at this point. He's like, how the men doing?
First of all, I
like-
think you need to take a bath because you stink.
I always think I'm half orc.
No, like, really bad.
He smells underneath his armpits. He's like, maybe a rat.
It's like a weird musk of like his own sweat and a lot of incense.
Like there's probably incense covering his clothing, but he hasn't noticed. You see me? He gotta just dust himself off of the incense a little bit. He's
So he
like, all
smells
right.
like patchouli, like the hippies in Sejap.
Basically.
So he kind of takes a look around the battlements, like just seeing how the men are doing. I'm assuming they're training and whatever.
Yeah, you now have like one squad of archers, one squad of like cavalry, infantry, and a small group of priests. They're not like technically clerics, like they're apostles, acolytes.
Right. All right.
And you're doing good over the last 5 years.
All right. He kind of takes a look around, nods at everything. He's like, without even Althea saying anything, he's like, good. You did a good job. Yeah, everything looks great. Yeah, real good. So, Corvosa in the morning.
Yes, but first, bath.
All right. But first, Trinia, where's she at? I gotta let her know. Gotta let her know. Things coming up ahead. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Is it cold or is it just me?
I think that's called cold.
Yeah, sweat, yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go find Trinia. You gotta do keep doing you. You're doing good. He walks away.
So you know that Trinia usually stays in the one of the other tower. Some people just say that it's probably because she missed her own tower, but nobody would like say that to her face.
Suddenly, there's a loud tapping at Trinia's door, like bang, 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 bang.
Ah! Come in.
It's not even like a slow. It's just a whoa. He just opens the door like that. He just walks in. He's like, Trinia.
Hi, Ford. Are you okay?
Absolutely fine. Can't be better. Fresh as a daisy. Can't be better. Oh my lord, it's such a good day.
Have
We're
you
gonna cover us in the
not
morning.
been sleeping for the entire month?
What day is it?
What day is it?
It's like the 27th of the solstice month. Whatever.
Sweet farmer's daughter bent over an ox cart. I haven't slept for 2 months. Woo! Can't feel refreshed. Anyway, Corvosa, morning. We're good.
It's good.
What?
It's good that Ford has greater restoration, which can technically allow him to like not sleep.
Is that all he's been doing?
Yeah, just like for the sake of it, just doing greater restoration and not sleeping, just
Nah,
just
look,
to
you also build a
see,
truck.
just to see if he could do it. You have absolutely no idea what he's been doing.
So wait, start over?
Corvosa,
Why?
sunrise. Gotta go meet.
Who?
Gotta go meet Azale.
Fate
Fate of the world depends on it. God, the gods have said so. Tempest has told me
Gods have
such.
said so.
Yeah.
The gods, not just Tempest.
Well, I confer with a number of different divine entities, but Tempest was my main one.
Tempest, my May girl.
Okay. All right. Just so you know, like I mean, you remember that I'm still wanted for everything there. Like if they can put something to blame on me, they have.
Uh-huh. You see 40, he's nodding at you, but he's not paying attention to you at all. He's like, uh-huh. So,
Okay,
anyway,
all right. Go
sunrise.
Go sleep. Sunrise. Yes. Okay.
All right. Good man. Yeah. He starts looking around all random shit in your room, but he has no idea what he's looking at. He's like, yeah, been keeping busy. See, like you have been keeping busy as well. Yeah, busy. Yeah, gotta go. Bye. Closes the door.
Okay.
Oh. You're not supposed to snort the crystals, you're just supposed to use them.
Anything specific you want to do on your way to Corvosa, the three of you?
Sleep.
So the travel is quite pleasant. Yet again, you travel with like a retinue of soldiers and men. Not a lot of people, but enough to have a comfortable stay. Like they kind of have like the big huge tents, and they set up camp for you. You have like your own private tents, and they feed like they cook, they take care of everything. They actually guard the camps and everything. So it's a pleasant stay, but the weather is not so cool going down. A lot of rain. You are now in the you're at the beginning of like a fall, so there's a lot of rain and it's getting colder. But coming from like closer north, it's actually getting warmer, but it's still cold. But it's getting warmer as you go south. But it's not like the warm season that you know how Corvosa can get like a warm in the summer. And then we jump to Azel. Azel, you've been in Corvosa for some time, and for the sake of simplicity, following your last adventure, Allura and Saik just tagged along because they wanted to see the world, and following what happened with you and the others, they believe they had a better chance figuring it out with you, and they were kind of interested by everything that's been happening, and considering that like the fate of a lot of people are in the are at stake. So you kind of help them find a place in Corvosa, and you visit them from time to time. You like kept in touch, but your new job has kept you busy, and
You make a Rocco so sad.
and dealing with everything has been overwhelming over the past couple of months and years. But you have accustomed to the city pretty well. It was actually not your first because you came here with Ford and Altia when coming from Cholt, but it was the first time that you actually came to the city, and you were pleasantly surprised that they don't seem to, especially in your like circles, they don't seem to care that you're a dark elf. It's a big city. There's a lot of people, different people from different origin, so they were more accepting of your heritage. And then you became someone of importance, so people just respect you. And you know that you sent a message to Ford. Ford sent you a message, and you replied, and you have your meeting with him in about a month, which is going to coincide with the anniversary of the founding of the Crimson Council, which you are now close to. So anything you want to do in this month of preparation before the meeting?
Well, I'm mainly just going to coordinate with the other two. Let them know that Ford is likely is on his way, and that as soon as the festival is over, we're pretty much going to be and moving on and looking into things.
Okay, so you tell them that you plan on leaving after the celebrations.
I would assume Ford left someone in charge of his keep, right?
Yes, yes. You have
Okay.
like a kind of a marshal or something.
Named Bob.
Bob, I'm trusting you. That's what I like to hear. Let's go.
Don't you have those fuckers that came with us in the jungle?
Oh yeah, those guys too. They're good.
No, Bob.
So yeah, Saika and Allura, you are told this by Azal.
What? Huh?
No, absolutely no idea.
Well, that depends on who you ask, but in my opinion, about 2 tons. Anyways, no, he's an old ally. We didn't journey together very long, but handy a time or two, and just based on how people sort of bond when they're in combat together, I trust him. Thank you. Friend, bringing hopefully other friends too.
And over the month that you wait for Fortival, you're quite busy also helping preparing for the celebration, as the city will almost like double in size for like the week that the celebration will take. A lot of high nobles and high-ranking officers of like all across the realm and beyond, like allies of Corvosa, will be visiting. And it takes a lot for the Corvosian guards to be ready for everything. And you don't really need to ask, but you get the feeling that Cecilia is really on edge, and she's really like apprehending the celebration.
She's always on edge.
And
Sort of comes with the job.
yeah, she becomes like her fuse is shorter than usual. She even like kind of not explodes, but she kind of, her anger gets the best of her a couple of times, even with you. But she quickly apologizes. But you can really you can see that she's under a lot of stress. And Cecilia, who was, you've never known her before that point, but for others, while she was 22 at the start of the campaign, she's now like, because she was a prodigy, she's now like almost 30. So yeah, and you can see that the work as a the leader of the Corvosian guards made her age quicker than she would have if she had lived a simpler life. But yeah.
Herself.
So what? No, she's human.
Then she should.
Yeah. For you, you're like, oh, even like in the 2 years that you've known her, she's like aged so much. You don't really like, for you, it's difficult to grasp. And then maybe a week or two before the celebration, as you're just walking on your way to the console chamber, you hear just somebody being like behind a pillar, being like, psst, psst, Azel, here. And you see a cloaked person just like gesturing like to meet him.
I know, right? I instantly walk towards the stranger. No danger at all.
And you come there, and once you like circle the pillar, you see the person just looks around, and there's other people walking, but it's like an unnecessary grand room, only for like a passageway towards more important places. It's just meant to impose by its grandeur. So you like hidden part of the this grand place, and he takes off the hood of his cloak, and you see Van Carlo, who you met once, I think, in Cholt. He was there at the beginning, but you know he's known the others for some time, but you haven't had a lot of contacts with him. But you recognize him. He's like, Azal, it's good to see you.
Yes, and you.
I've heard that you've did good for. You've became someone important here in Corvosa, and he gives you like a dashing smile as he's like just trying to like make small talk.
Yes, in my own way, in my own way.
May I ask, what happened of Ivan and Crestia, and do you have any news of Edrin?
Well, alas, in two cases, I have not much information. Ivan unfortunately met his end while we were adventuring many years ago, saving
is
my
too
life as it turned out.
He was a good chap. I've fought with him more than once.
Yes, I miss him to this day. As for Edrin, when we last the company was together, he disappeared without a trace. And Carestia, we parted ways, but again, no close information on her end.
I might have, I might be able to contact him myself.
Really? I've been trying to keep my ear out for any news of the bastard.
No, I've known Edrin for a long time now, and he has the bad habit of being hard to find when he doesn't want to be found.
Right.
That's when you just kick all the drunks out of all the bars.
Yeah.
I think I have an idea where he is, and I've already contacted him over the last few years. But I've heard that you've grown closer to Cecilia Croft.
Yes, well, she came to me a couple years ago with something of a job offer, and that's what's led to my current stature here. Using my,
I like to I like to believe that she's still alive to this day because of you. So I owe you my thanks.
You're quite welcome.
Please keep my presence here back in Corvosa a secret, especially from Miss Croft. We have a complicated history, you see.
Understood.
I don't know if you've heard, but the Sanctificar of Chiliax himself will be joining us for the celebration.
The who of what now?
Sanctificar of Chiliax is basically the Chiliax representative on the console. You've seen him a couple of times. He doesn't attend the console often. He never talks. He just listens, and he seems to disagree with all the decisions made. And he's a scary person.
Right.
He's called, you've seen him, and they announced him. It's Maltius Galvinus. He is high ranking in Cheliax. Uh, he's like, and he's like, so that also means that the number of Hell Knights in Corvosa likely double in the next few weeks.
Seems likely. A trend I'm not too fond of. Although maybe that'll bring Ingrid back in the area. He hates them worse than anybody.
Oh, don't worry about Adrian. I get a feeling the poor the poor one will be needed earlier than we think. And I'll keep in touch, as I'll try to learn as much as possible. Um, I know that you've been trying to keep your hand in everyone's pocket too over the years, and that you are hungry for information. So if I may be of any assistance, you might have heard from the others how dear Corvosa is to my heart.
I appreciate that, Van Carlo, and I offer to shake his hand.
He takes it, like really enthusiastic. He's like, "It was good seeing you. Um, well, I'll keep in touch."
And you, stay out of trouble.
Yes. And he just like puts out his hood up again, and he walks away. And you know, like that he is a wanted man in Corvosa. He broke out of. Um, he was arrested by the late Sabrina, who is now dead. She used to be on the console. She is now replaced by Oriana, the leader of the Grey Maiden. And you know that there's this weird love triangle between Sabina and Cecilia and Van Carlo, even though Van Carlo is like now 55 years old. Cecilia is like 30, and Sabina was like 35. But yeah, and he's a wanted man as he escaped with Trinia. So even being seen with him would not be a good idea due to your position. But the weeks go by, and as foreseen by Van Carlo, the ranks of the Hell Knights in the city grow each day in preparation for the arrival of the Santificar. Usually, he always brings with him like a squad of Hell Knights, but this time around for the celebration, it seems to be bigger. And you've been there last year, and it was a big celebration, like a week-long celebration, whatever. But it seems bigger. Like they invited more people, um, more nobles are coming. And might be for the reason might be because Corvosa has been doing well, even though like the taxes are
Justly high.
yeah, they're really high now. But it's been doing well. Hasn't been at war for a long time now, considering its history. Civil War is like far behind, and they made like a couple of allies. So it might be due to that, but it's like still, it's impressive and concerning. Because Cecilia is like at the you're locked at one point in like not locked, but you found yourself in Cecilia's office in Citadel Volshnik, where the seat of power of the Corvosian Guard, and she's just like doing paperwork, and she's trying to figure a way to make it work, but her budget is getting smaller and smaller, even though the taxes are becoming bigger and bigger, because the council has voted to invest massively in the Grey Maidens and manufacturing weapons, just to become the military force that they used to be. And so she has less and less people to work with, and she's just like she just scrap a paper and like folds a paper and throws it, and she's like, Azel, this I don't know how we're gonna make it at this rate. the Hell Knights and the Grey Maiden would outnumber the Corversion guards 2-1 or even 3-1, and they're not really good at keeping the peace. They just, I don't know what to do.
Really good at peace, which makes me think they're preparing for something not peace.
But I don't get it. They have power over the city. That was a seat on the console. Scientificar. He could veto us. He's the only one on the console with veto power. He never used it. So they have all the powers already, and we've been doing good. If you forget this, what happened with Edrin and DeVargo and Trinia,
That little thing.
we have a Black Tower now.
My guess is they're let's call it governmenting. The only reason to have this many Hell Knights and Grey Maidens is that they know most of the population won't approve of any new laws.
Hopefully we can keep the peace. It reassures me that you're by my side. However, I've never had to see all the powers that you are rumored to have, but
Well, I'm glad I've proved useful in the last couple of years.
well, I'm not one for words. That's for sure. Ask me to carry a blade and I'll do it. Ask me to order people around, organize shifts, I'll do it. But you have a way with words. It's like swordmanship.
I have a cutting tongue when I need it, that's for sure.
Yeah. Hopefully we're not gonna need it too much. Anyway, I have approved your request for some time off before this at the beginning of the celebration. I've heard that you're gonna receive the visit of a friend.
It's an old friend coming to visit.
That's take some time to rest and enjoy your time with your friend. Friends are growing thin nowadays, and most of mine are outlaws, if I can even call them friends.
Oh, I think you still can. Friends, whether they're outlaws or not, are still friends.
It's just sad that I'm ordered to take them under custody if I see them. Makes for a weird reunion.
Yes, no doubt, no doubt.
Anyway, you have work, I have work. Let's carry on. And then you carry on. Anything Allura, Saik, or Azel wants to do before the official meeting? So it's a beautiful city. It's one of the biggest Allura has ever seen. It's really like the first thing that comes to mind, especially for someone like you, is able to like create everything you think of. It's really square. Like everything's like compartmented. All the streets are like perpendicular or like really ordered. And if for you, it's like, where's the like magic? Where's the excitement? Where's the like art in the engineer or like creativity in the city? Everything has been built for like its purpose only, but not to be pretty or creative or imaginative. It's just like there. It's grand, and it's beautiful because it's so big and
Grand but boring.
exactly. And for you, Saika, it looks like most big cities you've seen, except that you get the feeling that it's lawless. Like even though the military, you don't really understand the distinction between a Grey Maiden and a Hell Knights yet, or even a Corvotion guard. For you, they're just all guards. Um, but like they have an overwhelming presence everywhere. But people seem to be like everyone seems to be a criminal and like doing some shady business behind closed doors. But
something I'm used to.
yeah, it's like a den of thieves, but not like the cut purse thieves, but like the
Organized crime thieves.
exactly like white collar thieves.
Oh, great! Exactly what my sister does.
And then 2 weeks pass, and Allura, Azael, Ford, Saika, Trinia, and Altea, you find yourself in a comfortable but quite generic inn where Azael and Ford decided to meet to not attract any attention. But basically, the group of Azael, Saika, and Allura, you enter the tavern and you see Ford, Trinia, and Altea sitting at a table. They've been there for like you can see that their tongue card is like half empty now, so they've been here for like, I don't know, half an hour.
I clearly would have taken the time to use my disguise kit.
Yeah, so roll your disguise.
Oh boy.
I cast guidance on him while he was doing it.
Okay, so you have 1d4 extra, I think.
Yep.
Okay, so you're doing a good job, but you're still blue. But you look like any other blue person.
Wow.
So people are still looking at you, but yeah, you don't look yet like yourself.
Group?
Just a member of the Blue Man Group. Yep.
Yep. So as soon as Ford sees Azale walk into the door, he's like, "Zale, been a long time. How you been?"
Well, look what the cat dragged in.
Quite
How you
literally.
been, Ford?
He sighs. He's like, "Well, we got some talking to do.
Yep.
We'll get to how I'm doing later. I see you got them 2 new companions of yours."
Friends along the way?
So, Allura, Jen, can you describe Allura for people that never saw her? For a girl, 5'2", 5'4".
Wow. Not gonna lie. Looks like a Pegasus vomited up and you came out. No offense. That wasn't meant to be offensive. I'm sorry. Fine. Unicorn. Wow. What's your story? He looks at the gruff man standing beside.
Well, Saika would be a rather tall half elf, standing about 6'2", to about medium build, wearing a mix of leather and chainmail. Basically something that he looks like it would be more of a ranger's outfit, but a bit heavier. And still, in Corvosa, is it legal for him to open carry his weapons, or they get mad at that?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So then at his hip, you'd see a short sword, a wound up flail, and a whip. He'd also have a smoking pipe that's actively lit in his mouth. He's got a long black hair with some gray streaks through it, and a long scar across part of his face, though it didn't really affect his oddly bright blue eyes. Like, well, he let out a good bit of huff of smoke. Okay, and nod towards Laura. I go wherever she goes, and she got interest in this man here.
Understood. Fair enough. Allow me to introduce you to my compatriots. This is Althea. She's full elf, by the way.
As opposed to what?
He's a half elf.
That was so racist.
That is racist.
I don't know what's considered racist.
Anyways, I had a question. I don't know if this like I'm supposed to ask this in like character or not, but like is pink hair supposed to be like normal in this like world?
No, it's not.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, could somebody that's not involved right now figure out what those are?
All right. So he introduces Althea. You want to say?
She literally looks like a generic elf. Comes from the woods. So if you can just imagine the most stereotypical looking elf that literally looks like she came from the woods, that is literally what Althea looks like. And along with her, they're aware of who Wilhelm is, right?
Not them, but Azel has seen Will.
Puppy!
And he jumps on you. He's like,
I'm surprised Nick like the strongest character back in.
OP, please nerf.
And
My name's
So-
Lydia.
yeah, that's the name. Lydia. That's the name. Yep. That's the name that this person goes
Okay,
by.
okay, Ford, yes.
Yeah. I'm so confused.
He changed his name. She changed her name.
Literally, Althea can't read cues very well.
Like there's a whole nudging session going on.
Saika just raised up both his hands, just calm down. That's the name. That's the name. Don't need to say more.
Well, I'd invite y'all to take a seat. Ford gets up. He starts arranging some of the other chairs around so they can all sit.
yeah. So it's now a huge, like, 6-person table.
Powwow style.
You're all in a circle. You're making a full circle around the big table. The bar wench comes and offers you like a drink, and she says, "Oh, sorry, sir, Nightwalker. I didn't see you there. Would His Excellence want anything special for the night?"
I don't know. Think we could. This is something of a reunion. Why don't we get a bottle of the good stuff out?
Oh, anything for you. I'll be right back.
Thank you.
Anything for you? Wow.
Yeah, Ford cocks an eyebrow. He's like, "You've been doing well."
You could say I've made some impressions here and there.
Uh-huh. Can't complain. Got my own keep.
Ooh, fancy.
I know, right? But, listen. Come a long way. And, do have some matters of the utmost importance to discuss with you.
This wasn't just for a friendly chat, he says with a sly smile.
I can half tell when you're joking or not, and I can't tell now.
I'll give you a hint. I'm pretty much always joking.
Gotcha. Listen, by my last message, your former master, I need to find him.
Yeah, that's gonna be tricky. Volo, pretty good at disappearing, almost as good as I am.
Any idea where he may be off to?
Last I heard, I received a message from Risea. It seems that she's had something of a run-in with him, and he... Let me just read the damn message. Just to remember what I'm supposed to know. It would seem The bastard has found a way to travel through planes. But before undertaking that, apparently, and I'm going to imagine this was under some duress, knowing the Chief Buck, me a gift under my old house in the Underdark.
Any idea what this gift may be? Huh. Well, seems like after we're finished with our affairs here, seems as though we might have to go for a little family reunion of yours.
That'll be a little tricky as the family is all dead, but
I'll get a
down
necromancer.
memory
You'll be
lane.
To bring in some input here. No.
Come on, it'll be fun. I promise.
And at this instant, the door opens, but you're stuck in a conversation, and somebody just pulls up a chair and sits down, and you see the jovial, still you can see that he's concerned, but like he's still jovial. Van Carlo with his white hair, scruffy beard, like unkept shirt, just sits down and he's like, "Well, that's a lot of people, and not the circle I'm used to."
And you
We're
are?
having quite the reunion.
Who's the orc?
Who's the dirty man?
That's rich coming from you.
Boys, Then Carlo, this is Ford. Then Carlo.
Oh, Ford. I think I heard your name. They say you're men of the god of war.
Indeed, I am.
Made some noise when you went to Zakara.
Yep. Lost a couple of good folks there. May I ask, or may I inquire as to whom you may be?
Just a good friend. Let's say I'm a good friend of Carestia and Edrin. I kept them safe. They kept me safe. Sorry, you cut.
What?
The Matrix is glitching.
He also be like good friend of Trinia's, actually probably even more.
Yeah, that's right. He just doesn't know she's there.
Exactly. I am Lydia, other different blue-collared person.
She's like more aqua now. And he's like, wait. I don't. Yeah, he doesn't make the connection. He's like, and Trinia, wherever she may be. I was also very fond of Ivan. If you had a chance.
I've heard of him, but haven't had the pleasure.
Let's just say that I'm bound to Corvosa, and Corvosa is bound to me, and I return to my first love.
Understood. Much like we all must return to the things that we once loved.
I'm sorry to barge in. I've met with Azel before, and Azel, are these people, this group? Do you trust everyone in this group?
With my life.
Okay, and he just like puts his elbows on the table and gets closer, and he's like, "The Sanctificar of Cheliax is in town. He arrived just this morning for the celebration tomorrow. He's gonna give his speech."
The whom?
The Sanctificar of Cheliax. See him in your world. He would be the archpriest of the whole congregation.
Understood.
He's gonna give the introductory speech tomorrow and I've heard that some Sons of the New Dawn, which is a group that we've had to deal with in the past, me, Trinia, Risea, and Edrin, they are staging an attack on the Centificar.
Prove rather disruptive to the festivities.
So I suppose. So I'm guessing we got to get ourselves involved.
I think a good deal with this in secrecy. Secrecy, yeah. But if you could find anything and prevent this from happening, it's a headache that we're not going to have to deal with.
All right. Well, he looks over at Yazel. He's like, "You up for this?"
You ever known me to say no?
He looks. He thinks for a second. He's like, "No, I don't believe I have."
Okay.
Why the hell am I going to start now?
Fair enough.
So, I'll leave you to it. I'll be in the crowd tomorrow. I'll find you, and I'll be on the lookout for anything suspicious. I still have friends in the city. I will make sure that they come handy to figure out what's going on and to identify anyone to neutralize.
Fair enough.
I also have a friend I'm going to contact because I'm pretty sure it's gonna be necessary to involve him. But I would like to not have to. Let's say I have a trump card. Well, I'll leave you to it. I didn't want to barge in like this. I hate being the bearer of bad news. And he just smiles, and you can see it's a sad smile. And he walks away.
Ford looks over at Azel. So, well, love to enjoy this fine drink that we're getting soon, but afterwards, I mean, you probably have an ear closer to the city than I do. Where do you think we should start looking?
Well, think about that. But you're right, we can enjoy this last drink. Nick, would relationship and knowledge of everything with Lady Croft, would it make sense for me to at least, give her a heads up as well?
Nick, Steven's trying to talk to you.
Sorry, still talking to Ford. You asked?
Okay, I was going to say, given everything I know about the relationships at play here, would it make sense to let Miss Croft know?
She might ask from whom the information came from.
Okay, and I'll just say, yeah, a trusted source.
Yeah.
Hit me for, let's not get into specifics.
Yeah, you could set everyone up for the night in the tavern. Go meet her. That because she's probably still gonna be at the office. The celebrations start tomorrow, and then you could all reconvene the next morning to prepare to keep an eye out for anything suspicious or get more information. That works with everyone.
I need a crystal ball.
For scrying, you could find one in the city. Do you have 1,000 gold piece?
I do. I don't really want to spend it.
You are.
Oh, maybe Ugo's got a cheap one.
So you're nobody in this town, so it's really unlikely that somebody's gonna loan you a fucking like 1,000 gold pieces. Like,
Yeah, well, the problem is as soon as I buy it, the damn thing's gonna break somehow. So,
why you say that? I'm so nice.
yeah, okay. Yeah. Fuck. Oh, so I can get a better idea.
It's hard to
So-
pay when the bank ran away.
So what I'm gonna do is instead prepare divination
Okay, for the next day.
for the next day. I'm gonna cast it as a ritual,
Okay.
so I don't lose my spell slot whenever I cast it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna play the part with Azal and Cecilia. Then the next morning you can cast that as you wake up, and then we're gonna carry on. So Azal, you get to Castle Volshniak pretty late. It's maybe because you like have some more drinks with everyone, catching up and stuff. You get there maybe 10 p.m. something like that. As expected, when you get to Cecilia's office, the door is ajar, and you see a candle light lighting the room. And you open the door slowly, and she's like still writing stuff on papers, and like our desk is just a mess. And she's just like picking up a paper, signing, putting it back, picking another one. She starts to read, and she doesn't even hear you enter.
Late night oil, I see.
She puts it down, and you can see that like she has an angry look, and she's like, "I goddamn hate paperwork."
It's all right. The load will get much easier after the festivities are over.
I mean, I have months and months of paperwork for everything that needs to go down, like starting tomorrow, and half of it is not even approved yet. Technically, this celebration is completely illegal. I'm sure
Tends to be how government works, isn't it? Something gets done, and then they decide, oh yeah, okay, it was legal.
Well, if only I wasn't short staff and all my like most of my scribes.
Well, speaking of staff tomorrow,
Yes.
some news that's come to my attention. Relay the whole message without revealing who my source is.
Well, and she kind of like drops in her chair. She's like, was it too much to ask for the sons of the New Dawn to die along with Gadrin?
Probably.
And you know who Gadrin is. You heard of him. Like even to this day, people are still talking about the hero of the people, Gadrin. But you know, like Cecilia's side of the story, which is like the group's side of the story. Well, I'm happy to know that you're gonna have some people with you to keep an eye out. I'll try to, as much as I can, to assign more people to the center square, but and you can
I
see
know
that
you're stretched thin.
there's no way. I have a whole city. The Vargo takes care of Old Corvosa, and I had to leave him be because otherwise I wouldn't even have the people to keep things going in Old Corvosa. At least with him doing his things, I have more people to man Corvosa itself. But
Understood.
I'll see what I can do. Thank you for the information. I'll be there personally. I'll be with the member of the council next to the stage. I'll keep an eye open. I'll make sure that my closest men also are in the know. You'll be in the
Very good.
square you'll be in the square with your friends.
Around. Hard to tell where the exact point in the day, but yeah, you can trust us to be around a bit.
Okay. Sleep tight, and I'll see you tomorrow.
You get some sleep.
I got a couple of potions. I don't like doing that, but you know how it goes. And you know that she's talking about like potions of restoration to not sleep. You have known her to be quote unquote addicted to them because it allows her to go a long time without sleep. But she's not addicted. She just believes that she needs them.
She doesn't have a problem.
No, she doesn't have
You
a
have a
problem.
problem.
She can stop whenever she wants.
No.
Yes.
Yeah. So you go to sleep. You have your like lavishly beautiful apartments in the high district of the city. Ford, you wake up. You prepare your spell, and you spend 40 minutes in mid station to switch your spells around. You light incense. You put parchment in the incense, and for Althea and Trinia, it starts to smell like incense in the tavern in the inn, and you know what it is.
Everybody clear out.
I'm a hot box this bitch.
And what do you ask as the voice of purity itself just answers your call and says, "What may I offer, Ford?"
The attack that will happen today. Where will it originate from? In the city of Corvosa specifically, and during the meetings.
Realized the error in that request, did you?
Made it too vague. Sorry.
The attack will take place in the center square where there is the most people will be in celebration.
All right. So I'm gonna spend another 25 gold while I got her on my wall.
Stay on the line, and then you put another 25 gold.
Ford is doing.
Yeah, exactly that one.
Another donation in the books.
What will the attack? What will the attackers be wearing? Is there anything that will distinguish them from amongst the crowd?
All the attackers have a pin shaped in the form of a sun cracked in 2.
All right.
It's the symbol of the sons of the new dawn.
Symbols of the sons of new dawn. Symbol of a sun cracked. I thank you. May the Lord Tempest smile upon. May the Lord Tempest smile upon all of us.
May he smile upon you, Ford. And the voice just vanishes from your mind.
The thing is, you guys could all hear Ford talking to somebody, but clearly you guys don't hear the responses back. So it's like he's just talking to himself like,
And
All
it
right.
smells like really strong incense.
For Idrin, that you're just talking to yourself.
All right. I love this. I love the smell of incense in the morning.
You sound like an addict.
Tins, I don't have a problem. You got a problem. Why are you judging me?
I do.
So we cut to the actual start of the celebration. You get to the actual center of town. It's just in front of Castle Corvosa. and it's they've put a grand stage in front of the castle, and you have like the main balcony of the castle overlooking the plaza, the center stage, and you also there's a lot of stands, people trying to like there's people trying to sell stuff, food, there's beer everywhere, wine. Nobles just like have a good time and they exchange stuff. It's like one of these celebration where like nobles and less fortunate people are just mixed. Still, you have like kind of those VIP buckets where like there's guards and stuff like that that just keep everyone safe. But it's like there are probably right now like a couple thousand people in the plaza, and you found yourself, all of you, 6 of you, in there.
All right. So Ford lets the party know what to be on the lookout for.
All right.
All right. You see anyone wearing that pin? Don't engage. Try to deter them. Try to bring them somewhere else, but do not cause a scene in the square. That'll just cause the rest of them to run and panic.
Okay.
Oh,
What?
In a crowd of people, yes.
You
No.
fucking better not.
We're looking at you, Trinia.
You mean Lydia?
Yeah, Lydia. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
sorry.
her name. That's her name. Yep, that's the name. Yep.
See, I learned.
Good for you.
So you're all like splitting up to look around?
I mean, go ahead.
We're fanning out, but at least keeping within easy eye shot of each other, considering
Okay,
it's
so-
a big crowd.
As long as you see someone else of the group, you're good. That's the intent.
Wait,
Yeah.
I have a question. Like,
Yes.
we're kind of spread out, but not really spread out in a crowd. Are any of
Yes.
us like on a higher ground?
Oh, you want to be on higher ground?
Yeah. I
Yeah,
got,
probably
like,
good.
open
Oh
eyes.
yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to be on slightly higher ground too. I mean, I'm 4'8".
Yeah, you're just lost in the crowd.
Exactly.
I mean, you guys could climb a house or like a building pretty easily, and there's like, since you're in the plaza, there's like a couple of buildings with like balconies on the second floor or the third floor, so you could climb there to get a better vantage point.
No, I think that would be better for like the range of
Probably.
people.
Probably. Yeah. I agree with that plan.
So
That's
Trinia
why
and
I'm the right-hand man.
Altia, you wish to climb balconies?
Yes.
Sure.
So it's not that difficult.
I mean,
I'm-
especially for in Corvosa, I know most of them.
Yeah, exactly. It's like really easy. You find like a back street alley where there's like there are like shipments coming in, and you climb the cases, and then you are able to jump on a balcony, and then you go on the other side, and you're like back in the front of the building. Altia, for you, it's like you're not that used to climbing buildings. You're more used to like climbing trees
Evading
and
trees.
like and cliffs and stuff like that. But after a while, you just like take your time and you get there. So I would like everyone present to roll for perception. Altia and Trinia roll with advantage.
Ew.
Cal, Stefan, Altia, and Trinia. That's 11. Okay.
Yep.
Allura and Altia. At the same time, you spot a weird-looking person. He looks like somebody who's like not that fortunate. He's basically pushing people away while making his way to the front stage, and he gets like maybe 50 feet from it, and Allura, you just like find this like odd, and he looks to be walking with a purpose. While Altia, you see him draw a short blade, and he's like wetting, and you can see that he's nervous.
Did we establish signals to each other?
Nope.
Great.
I'm assuming we probably spent enough time together that we do have some kind of signal formation going on, but tell me specifically the guy with the short sword, like I probably wouldn't get it.
I'd say that you, Ford, Azael, probably have a signal because you passed you spent some time together. Azael might not be able to pick it up, but Ford probably would.
How good's your hearing?
I have a passive perception of 17.
So
my hearing's pretty good.
Can like one of our signals be like a bird call?
That could work.
In a crowd on a festival day.
That's why I asked if he has good hearing.
Make it a bald eagle. The eagle of freedom.
Okay, but technically Willem's still in the crowd with y'all.
Yes.
So if I make the signal and Willem can hear me.
Yes, probably.
How good's his hearing?
Really good.
Well, very good. It's exceptional. He can smell sound.
I make a bird call signal to like Willem, who's like with Ford.
So yeah, you can open the solid Willem sheet and roll for his perception. So you just click on perception. And if it asks you, it's with advantage.
I love that he's still solid, Wilhelm.
Oh, of course.
Not working.
No? It's working for me. Just wait a second.
No, he rolled it, but she's clicking on it. I see her physically doing it.
Not sure why it's not working. If I do this. Can she now? Can you now, Kemen?
Give it a second, her computer's lagging.
It's just going to be like...
But, like, if we take my roll, which should have been with advantage, but I rolled normally, but Willem hears, and he looks at Aldia, and he grasps, because he's an intelligence motherfucker, he grasps that you're trying to get Ford's attention, and he just bites at Ford's, like, your clothes. And he just goes, "Arr, arr."
No, he rolled for you, so it's fine.
Yeah. You know he's sketchy, but you haven't seen that he drew a blade.
Fireball.
What?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay. So
She's
Ford,
fucking him.
so Ford, you feel Willem just like pull on your clothes,
Mm-hmm. What is it, boy? I'll feel if I long well.
and then he points at Tia, and you see she's like on a balcony. And when you get Ford's attention, Altia, what do you do?
Wait, we didn't establish any signals then.
Well, I mean, we've been together long enough that I would probably get the gist of what you're trying to tell me.
Okay, so I
Now there's an exclamation point on the guy's head.
Yeah.
what direction is this guy?
So you turn around, you check, and he's like in front of the the grand stage, and you see now he has a question mark, a pink question mark, on top of his head.
Basically, a spell was cast on him to give him like an indication marker.
Oh, okay. Anyways, Althea just like signals to Ford saying like, "Oh, there's a suspicious person in the crowd," and he just like took out like a little blade. I don't know if he understood that.
So basically, what all Ford sees is basically you doing a hand gesture into the crowd, you doing like a knife motion, and then going like that. That's all he sees. He's like, "Okay, danger." Looks, sees the interrogation.
Yes. You see the question mark.
All right, Ford will, if Azael's nearby, he's going to make a signal to Azael to kind of like just converge on this.
Okay. So you do. So like the six of you, not including the four of you, not including like Trinia and Altia, you just like start walking toward him like in opposite direction, and you are now like probably 5-10 feet away from him, all of you, and he hasn't noticed you yet. He's just like, you can see that he's like dead stare on the stage, and he seems nervous. You can see like even from here you can see like a sweat on his neck.
All right, Ford goes up to him. Is his blade still sheathed or is it out?
Now you see that he has a drowned blade.
Ah.
He has a blade out, like a short blade.
All right. So Ford will basically try to restrain him if he could get the jump on.
Okay. Roll an athletics check.
So sneaking up on him, does that give me advantage? Oh, it doesn't matter anyway.
No, you're able to overpower him, and you have him, and then the council members make their entry on the stage and go. They all go to like a small estrade next to the stage. You see DeVargo, you see Oriana, you see DeVargo, Oriana, Cecilia, and that's pretty much it. Yep. And then people are like cheering and everything, so it's like it muffles the sound of the guy trying to like fight you. And then you see a man, probably like 40, 45, enter the stage. He's in heavy black full plate armor. He has a huge great sword and a mace. And he's with two, what you assume are human. One human with also a full plate on. He looks like he's probably 120 pounds, but his armor is way too big. But it's actually like made to make him look bigger. But it looks like he's sickly white. He has white hair. Recognize this mofo as Zorn.
No.
And
Trinia too. And
I don't know who he is.
And he's followed by a towering full plate of metal, covered from head to toe, Argonaut.
Oh,
Oh
God
shit,
damn it.
guys. Okay, we fought them at one point.
Bad news.
The one that tried to touch Adrian badly.
Very, very bad. Kill, kill, kill. Not
And
good.
people just cheer, but like now it's more like awkward. And the important looking man just comes and just carries like incredibly far, and probably like magic or some kind. And the music stops. I said the music stops. And you can see that Zorn sees you, Azael. Like, he's frantic, and then he sees you, and you can see that he's smiling. And he's like, just refraining himself to laugh. He's just like, and he waves at you.
I keep a very sort of serious but neutral expression and just slowly wave back.
Well, you know this guy?
Bitch face on.
And the older man takes the stand, and he's like, "Good people of Corvosa, we are here assembled today to celebrate the founding of the Crimson Council." And he just like gestures towards a council members, and people cheer, and the man smiles, makes a hand gesture to calm the citizen, and he says, "The council was founded following the death of the late Queen Iliosa Arabasti, cousin of the Fear Infernal Majestrix, Queen Abrogale II of Thrice Damned House Thrune." And people like stop cheering, and like the happiness just vanishes, and it's like uncomfortable to mention the late queen. It's not a fond memory of in the Corvosa memories. And he takes back, like he continues. After sitting on the console for 6 years, it saddens me to say that for too long you were allowed to stray from the path due to chaotic and unqualified leadership. Corruption still festers in your orderless city, and your kingdom is left to its own demise. And like people get the feeling that they're being given a lecture and that they should like be ashamed, and they start looking around and like whispering to each other, murmuring, and the presence of the Hell Knights and Grey Maiden in the surrounding area just becomes like just a little bit like overwhelming. They seems to like be closer and more people, and he continues to talk, and he says, "I, Maltius Galvanus, hereby order the immediate dissolution of the Crimson Council and a complete capitulation of Corvosa to her infernal Majestrix, and for the kingdom to be annexed to Cheliax as its 11th district." And like nobody talks.
Just yell out, "Called it!"
And Cecilia stands up and she screams and she says, "Corvosa will never again kneel to an outside force. We're Corvosans. We are in charge of our own destiny." And people are like, yeah, that's right. Go home. And they start screaming at like Maltius.
Ford kind of looks over at Azelle, like, you think we can take him?
Nope.
Saika would let out a light sigh and a puff of smoke.
That's
crowd is like, oh great.
Proposition at best.
And the Hell
If
Knights
they riot, he's just going to kill them all.
and the Hell Knights and the Grey Maidens just grow closer and closer. And you can see Maltius sighs and he turns around. He's like, he looks at Oriana, then look at Zorn, and he's like, "General, Zorn, order your troops to maintain order, whatever the cost. And signal Cilias."
That'll be the first time they do something useful.
and
Out in the square.
And he says, "Whatever the cost, and signal Cilias ilk, the time has come." And he starts walking away to enter Castle Corvosa again, while people are like booing and like doing stuff. He just walks away. And yep.
He's trying to.
And if these people try to fight back, they're just going to turn around and try to kill them all.
And at this moment, you hear a horn in the distance. But it's not Corvosa's horn.
Hmm?
And the Hell Knights and Grey Maidens just like unsheaths their weapon and start closing in on like the citizens who are like doing trouble. And like you hear screams, like echo in the people starting running and like leaving the square in panic. And at the corner of your eye, Altia, you just see a fast moving shadow pierce the sky for an instant. Like you look and it's gone.
Did I get any idea what kind of shape or just nothing? Just
Roll
black?
roll a perception check.
Yay!
It was big. It was far away, but it was really fast moving. It was not just a shadow. It was black, and it had like wings and.
Don't tell me it's a dragon. Oh my god.
And you hear a crashing sound, impact in the distance, and people just like turn around and you feel king, and as and most of you guys, you see a terrifying flying reptile just crash into Castle Volshnik. It's covered in obsidian black scales and land on the highest tower of the Corvosan Guard's keep. It just emits a deafening roar that like push everyone to chaos, like panic. And sound effect. And it takes a deep breath before spewing an enormous amount of fuming dark liquid on the stone structure, dissolving everything it touches. And in seconds, most of Citadel Volshnik and probably like all the unlucky souls that were still inside are no longer. It's just like fuming and being reduced to like nothing. And the beast just jumps and takes back to the sky, starting to circle the sky of the city. And you see Zorn in the panic, and Argonaut just jump down of the stairs of the stage, followed by a group of Hell Knights and devils, and they go in your direction, in the direction of the plaza. But you see Zorn is just dead stare, like deadlocked on Azael. You're in their path. What do you guys do?
Ford immediately lets go of the man that he had captive. He's like, I'm guessing you were trying to stop this, weren't you? You're a vigilante.
I wanted to kill the scientific car.
That's the one we're supposed to be protecting, right? Oh, fair enough. He lets him go. He's like, all right, well, you do you. Have good luck with that. We got other things to take care of. Might want to run.
Okay.
Are they wearing broken sun crests, like pendants?
He was.
We were okay. Well,
You just let him go?
yeah, he was trying to kill the guy. He was trying to kill the guy that just took over the city.
I mean,
So I just let him go. He's like a vigilante. You do you, buddy.
okay, who are you fighting first? The dragon or the...
No, the dragon. The dragon. I don't
The
know.
dragon's
I don't know
just circling right now. It might
It's a
not
dragon,
come back
though.
down.
Yeah, it's a dragon. Right now,
It's a dragon.
At least as far as we understand, it's a dragon. It's the closest thing.
But
It might
where's
be
the
something
dungeon?
else, but it's, you know.
so I mean, Ford kind of looks at him. He's like, "I'll get ready for combat if I were you." Draws his mace.
Okay, so you're all in the plaza. Most of the plaza is like divided with small canals, like because you can go underneath. There's like a waterway that leads to Castle Corvosa. It's like the highway, sort of. Yeah, and there's a lot of explosions in the city and fire. You see that like chaos has just like taken over. And welcome.
Fireball.
And Van Carlo reaches you and he's like, well, I think something even worse than what I thought happened.
Yeah, we were supposed to let that rebellion happen. We were supposed to let that attack happen.
And Zorn and Argonaut just no, they just come closer, and Zorn is like, "Oh, Azael, it's been a while."
Piece of shit. You're looking worse.
Where are your friend, the lady one? Or should I say Edrin? I've been looking forward to seeing him again.
Oh, you want him to do you up the butt like last time? That's cute.
Oh, you did sound like a scorned lover.
I don't remember the same encounters you do, but maybe I could shake your memory. And he whistles, and you have Prinnies and Hell Knights.
Yay, the pretties. They explode, right?
And Bearded Devils. And you have like you are quickly.
Good boy.
Just wait. You are quickly cornered by a squad of Hell Knights.
I'm assuming there's people around.
Huh?
I'm assuming there's just normal folks around, right?
Yeah, running like frantically in chaos.
If this screen didn't just scream the DM saying that we shouldn't fight and we need to do something else, I don't know what else does.
I know, right? It's almost like we're supposed to run away.
I don't know, man. You do you. I have a lot planned or not planned. And Zorn just unsheaths his double-handed sword that has struck down Edrin once.
Plan? Can I just stay where I am?
Nope. And he looks at Argonaut and he's like, "Well, let's show them that last time we were just playing."
I quickly look at the group. We cannot fight this. The Hell Knights at least double the city guard. This is a losing battle.
What do you suggest we do, run?
Faster than that.
All right.
Van Carlo shows the ring on his hand.
God damn it!
And he says, "I might have someone that could help us, but this will be tricky." We could make our way out of here alive.
That way.
And you point which way?
Or I'm clicking.
Oh. I forgot to reveal that.
Oh, fuck you!
Okay.
That would have been too funny.
No, I just forgot to reveal
To be
them.
fair, that would have been highly suspicious.
Yeah.
Zorn is moving towards you guys. He's charging in.
Yeah. We need to move. I say we break. What? No. We all have armor. Sink. Bad. Water bad.
I'd say roll for initiative or Zorn and Argonaut act.
Roll for initiative.
Because
Yes.
they want to act.
Hey!
They are ready.
I can't click on myself either.
Because you don't have access to those characters yet. Just a second. Allura. Nope, not Alluran. HB. And oh. Points. Yep. Yep. Allura. No, Saik, you should have. Ah, fuck.
Deserve, you piece of crap.
I
Yes.
don't have access. Yeah, now I got access to me.
Uh-huh.
Um.
Yeah.
Alright.
I critically failed my initiative.
So did
No,
I.
so Kaman doesn't have access to her character either.
Okay, give me a second.
He's working. He's working.
Oh, okay. You
This is
do.
what happens when you do mega encounters.
She should have access.
Okay, there you go. No, she rolled. And you got to roll for Balto as well.
Yeah. Oof. 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 Okay. So everyone rolled.
Not in the list though.
Wilhelm's got to roll.
Azel. Turn, and Azel got 25. So Azel, you're first.
I say we break north.
All right.
Do you have? So what do you do for your action? Because I don't think you have. So okay, you want to run north?
Where the two bearded devils are?
Pretty much two bearded devils everywhere.
Six seconds.
You,
6
other
seconds.
card. Alright, so I'm going over here and I'm casting Shatter at the
The group north.
yeah, at the group to the north.
Okay.
Level 4 for that.
It's a Constitution or Dex.
One.
Sorry. I heard nothing.
It's a Constitution.
Okay. So
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
and the guards. Oh, 20. One. And he is.
My spell save DC is 16.
So the two prinnies explode. So it's a 10-foot square.
It's 10-foot radius circle.
So yeah, you can pretty much hit everyone.
In the middle and between the two prinnies, that should hit everybody.
So the two prinnies, one of the prinnies is just evaporated by the damage. On a successful save, do they take half?
Half.
Okay, so that's 9. One of them, you can see like most of the inside of the puppet, and you can see that there's a spirit inside, and it's just like almost like not saved, but freed from the prinny, but it stays in. So -9. -9 and -9. The Hell Knights, our major, are pretty badly hurt by the shatter, while the bearded devil is slightly hurt. Is that your turn?
No, as a bonus action, I'm going to use Mantle of Inspiration.
On whom?
I can select up to 4 people for my charisma modifier. I'm going to use this on Althea, Allura, and Trinia.
So they get...
They get 11 temporary hit points.
You probably didn't hear that, but Ford was one of the people selected.
and can immediately use its reaction to move up to its speed without provoking opportunity attacks.
Okay, so the four of you, you can move your. You can use your reaction to move. If
I'm gonna move.
Edge.
2, 3. I'm gonna move over here.
okay, and Altia.
Oh, second. Command's having problems with because the screen. Her screen's a little bit too small. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh, it's like 6. You can move her, I guess, around here.
Front line.
Yes, every square is 5 feet. Okay.
Yep, that's a reasonable spot.
And the other one was Ford, and the other one was Allura. Allura, do you want to move? Yes.
And Trinia as well.
And Trinia, you can move up to your speed.
Yeah, but that would be my reaction, so
Yes, you don't want to take it?
no.
Okay. Trinia seems like to hesitate between running with you guys and like the two ones coming our way, and she hesitates for a second too long.
She's got the extra hit points. That's mainly what I was,
Yes.
what I was looking to give her.
Yeah,
So,
I want to hold on and be able to counterspell.
Good plan. I like it.
So Altia, it's your turn. You can move or attack or cast a spell or do anything else. Hello.
You're close enough. You're close enough to hit one of the guys in front of us. Okay, so she's gonna hit Hunter's Mark first.
On who?
This guy.
The one up north.
Yeah, the one up north.
Okay.
The one you were just. Yes, you do.
So, Hunter's Mark.
You don't have to click on him. You just have to click on the spell.
And you. Okay. Hunter.
So you're gonna deal an extra 3 damage on him.
Yep.
And now you can attack twice, or once. I can't remember.
Twice. With our bow. You just have to click longbow. 26 a hit, and 12 is not a hit. I am pretty sure. No. So your first arrow does 13 points of damage. Just checking for resistance. Yep. So his skin seems to be as hard as a plate when it comes to your arrow, and you're able to like wound him a little, but not enough to bypass his resistance. Do you want to move again?
I think I'm good. I'm gonna stay where I am now.
Okay. Zorn. 60 feet.
Where's
It's this guy over here.
So he's
At worst, corpses.
gonna move here. He's really fast. He's still too far. And he's gonna fire 2 blasts of dark black fire towards. He cannot say as well. It's gonna be one against. No, he knows Trinia. 2 against Trinia.
How
He's
nice
like,
of him to heal her. No? Okay.
9 is a miss.
I can hope.
And that's actually 3. So 20 is a hit, and I guess 22 is a hit.
Yeah, they're
So
those
total
three
of
hits.
20 points of fire damage.
But clearly, Trina has resisted fire damage because of her, ability to fire them all the time.
Oh, I fucking wish.
Ford, you're up.
Okay, Ford is going to cast Banish as a 5th level spell, attack, basically targeting the two, this guy over here, and this guy over here.
Ooh.
Okay. It's a charisma saving throw.
Yep, let me just bring it up.
Where the DM crit succeeds twice.
And charisma, and your saving throw, and your spell DC is 16, 17,
15.
15. So first, it's 19.
What, they have advantage?
They seem to be resistant to magic.
Ah, damn it.
And second one's an 18. So they seem to they seem to fizzle away, and they come back and they smile at you. And one of them says in Infernal, if anyone knows Infernal.
I know Infernal.
Yeah, you're not there. It sounds like Okodok Nak Sikak. And you get the feeling of the gist of it that it's guys, they're gonna gut you and like
Gotcha.
yeah.
Roll, that's it.
Do you wish to do anything else with your bonus or move action?
So my move, I'm going to move back over here. And my bonus, I can't cast a spell. So I'm just going to hang tight for a minute because that sucked.
They are gonna move in. The red squad. What's their move? Ah, shit.
Question about my reaction. I've forgotten. Is it? How does it calculate for the round? Is it like the full initiative pass, or is it until my next turn?
Until your next turn.
My next turn. Okay, cool.
Just gonna double move to come here. And the fucking preenies. Shit, they're so slow. Come here. Yeah, I can make it. And this one's gonna... Yeah, I can make it. So, the bearded devil is gonna... He's actually gonna stay here. And the preenie is gonna go next to it. And it's gonna attack you twice forward with its... once with its glaive. And I'm just gonna make sure. Don't roll. And so normal roll. So 10. So you are able to block with your shield, and you just hear like you can see that this glaive is like hooked in places like sharp teeth of metal, and it just like grinds on your shield. And the thought of that being on your skin is like almost scary.
Oh yay, bleed damage.
And they're gonna move in. They're gonna move in, and he's gonna move here. Willem.
I have a question.
Kills them all.
How much health do the preenies have? If I hit it, will it explode?
About 10 health.
What will they explode?
They do explode, the little ones.
They don't explode when you kill them, though.
Oh.
They explode when you throw them.
I mean, she doesn't know. Has she ever seen preenies?
No,
Well, technically,
Or no.
Ford wouldn't know because Ivan threw him.
that's true. Ford doesn't even know.
Those weird penguin things explode if you throw them.
Can Wilhelm throw things?
No.
No.
I mean, he can do the dog bite and shake, but
No, Wilhelm's apparently really good at stealth espionage action.
exactly.
What does he do?
I was not expecting these guys to come up from behind him. Yeah.
They're all gonna surround us. That's gonna be their plan. I can tell you that right now.
There is no us. You're not here.
It's probably best to go south.
You hear the voice in your head.
I can teleport. I just don't know.
That voice in my head is very annoying.
Save the teleport for later. Like, basically, if you can have him come up close to you and attack someone but close to you, works better in your favor. Don't split him up from the group. That's just suicide.
Unless you split him up and then use teleport to bring him back.
No?
How many feet can Willem move?
He can move pretty far, actually. He can move 40, so he can move 8 squares.
Why? Why don't you make him attack? Yeah, he can attack. This guy or this guy? I wouldn't have him go after that guy. Don't have him go after that guy. He's tough. Make him go after this guy over here.
Go there.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna make him attack.
Yep. So you just click on bite. So Willem just runs amongst everyone, passes between Ford and Altia, and then jumps on one of the Hell Knight, trying to bite his neck. And he's able to push him to the side. Unfortunately, that didn't hit. You want him to teleport, or he stays there?
I think he's gonna stay there, right? Because I have to save my teleport.
I mean, you can make him teleport back if you want. Yeah, it'd probably be a good idea if you make him teleport like just behind you or something like that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. So I have to click teleport now.
No. So he teleports here, and now we know his teleport is exhausted. Every time it's come back to his turn, you roll 1d6 on a 4, 5, or 6. It comes back. So it's basically on cooldown right now.
Actually, Nick, would you mind giving me access to Althea and Solid Wilhelm's character sheets? Just because I feel like it's going to be a lot easier for us to coordinate off of one computer than commands.
I think you already have access to Solid Willem.
Okay. I have access to Althea, so I should be good.
Okay.
You can just use my screen. It's going to be easier instead of you trying to do all that.
Okay. So it comes to Van Carlo's turn, and he looks at his ring, and he's like, "Sorry, kid. Sorry to bring you back into all of this, but we kind of need you right now." And then there's a magic circle that appears around him, and the ring starts to glow. And he says, "By the oath that binds you to this ring, I call T, you sword of the king." And then fucking Edrin appears 20 feet in the air.
What the? Oh, shit. There's no ground here.
And he just lands next to Van Carlo. And he's like, "Sorry,
You
kid."
raced in the hole?
Oh, we're dead!
Ow.
You need to roll for initiative, Edrin.
Do I roll with disadvantage?
No.
Saika would shake his head, seeing the others' reaction to this man's appearance.
So you
Azael, it seems you should have brought Rocco.
What is... So I kind of look around and I'm like...
You see a bunch of people you don't recognize. I'm
I'm looking for a familiar face. I see Van Carlo, I'm like, okay. I look around, I see Azael a little bit in the distance, and then as I glimpse at Azael, I'm like, I see all of the Hell Knights, and I'm like, I turn towards Van Carlo. What the fuck?
And he points towards.
But a Hell Knight is a friend. All Hell Knights are bad.
Well, that you didn't need to tell me.
And you see that Corvosa is basically burning. And
I
you
didn't, like, it took me, I didn't even realize I was in Corvosa yet.
Okay. And Van Carlo just points like behind you, and he's like, "Really sorry, kid." And you turn around and you see Zorn just like running towards you guys, and he sees you, and you can see like the biggest smile.
Boyfriend's back.
I can't even. Luckily, I'm fully geared up, and I just pull out two of my rapiers.
He's like, "Good," and then he runs.
Why are we going north? We should be going south. It's probably easier.
No, they're still. Maybe.
So
No bearded devils south.
orange ones walk in.
Well, maybe not so much.
Bearded devils, but bigger numbers.
Yeah, but I don't know. Basing off how you killed those prinnies and almost killed those.
Yeah, but the ones down south are different than the ones up north.
Well, no, only those two that are. Only the two here.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna guess they're equivalent to the bearded devils.
Maybe.
potentially.
They are full-fledged Hell Knights, while the others are called Harmagers.
Hmm.
No, you should have rolled low.
Yeah, you should have rolled like 13 and under.
Well, I mean, I don't get to choose that.
Oh boy.
Maybe we should think about throwing the printies at everybody.
So
The
two,
people who know how to
Get
do
to them
that.
first. It's not worth.
Yeah,
So
you have to first get to them.
so two.
I have to get out of.
Two full-fledged Hell Knights get to Allura, and they're gonna make 2 attack each against Allura.
Oh boy.
They're great
Oh
swords.
shit!
One's 10, one's 21, one's 13. It's Allura's AC. Okay. And one's one's an 8, so 3 of them hit.
Ugh.
For okay, so the first one strikes at you, and it's actually a copy of you, and it vanishes, and you're just behind it, and you're hello, and then he strikes again for 10 points of damage, and the other one takes the opportunity to strike you for 10 points of damage, and then misses the last hit.
Edrin turns around and notices Ford, and he's like, "Where's Risea? Where's Trinia? Where's Savan?"
Trini is around. Yes, she's close, but
It's okay,
Risea-
Ford. It doesn't matter anymore. I'm here.
Oh,
all right. Well, there she is.
I just imagine Trinia taking off her disguise, and this is me, Trinia.
She takes off the fake mustache.
Oh God!
Allura.
Do it! Pull the big guns!
Yes.
20-foot radius.
Do it,
Oh
do
boy.
it, do it, do it, do it, do it, do
Yeah,
it,
it's
do it.
like fireball.
All right, easy there.
She's gonna cast fireball.
You're not doing it right. You're supposed to go do it.
Yeah, 1, 2.
I think she's gonna cause a storm.
Either that or a fireball. Both are good.
Not on us!
That would be a bad hello.
Storm Fear? That's a weird
Fear.
sphere. Okay.
Can you link it in the chat? Because I think there's a lot of saving throws to be made.
Yep.
So you see basically just like a tornado of cold hair, like air, and like a grizzle and like ice chunks and stuff like that just start like twirling in this area.
So where's Risea and Savan in all this?
Strength saving.
No, no.
idea.
So guard strength saving +1. So D6 16 have 4, 5 to make. So 1 succeeds, 1 fails, 1 fails, 1 fails, 1 fails. So the guards, when you fail, take a saving throw. Bludgeoning, so 12.
Trinia,
So-
you're looking pretty good. Better than last time we saw you.
Not hard to look better than a fucking vegetable.
So what did you guys do?
Jesus.
Maybe let's have this conversation after we've, escaped the Hell Knights that are taking over Corvosa.
You're no
Uh,
fun.
We're in Corvosa?
Yes.
Oh, fuck.
Mind the fire. It's a nice season.
I'm not allowed here.
I mean,
I don't think anybody's
you
allowed
and
here
Trinia
anymore.
both.
Yeah, well, neither of us are allowed. The Crimson thing doesn't exist anymore.
The Crimson what? Oh, the council?
The Council doesn't exist anymore. Hell Knights.
Hell Knight's taking over.
Oh, fuck. But you're right. Probably have this conversation some other time.
If the Council doesn't exist anymore, pretty sure DeVargo doesn't really matter anymore.
He'll always matter, that guy.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not as much of an issue.
When Nick calculates
Technically
these rolls, I'm
working
going to
with
run to the
the Hell
bathroom real
Knights,
quick.
going to Virgo.
I'm done.
I don't really
Hey,
think
select
I
button.
don't know. I wouldn't expect him to be working with the Hell Knights. Doesn't seem to be with his.
So, just an FYI, these fuckers seem a little bit weaker than this fucker.
Yes.
Yeah, they're hammered by like all the chunks of ice and everything.
Though
Oh,
those
wait.
fuckers can't be banished.
Is this guy dead, or has he taken no damage?
No damage.
Oh wow, it's not halves.
Nope. But now you can use your bonus action, Jen, and bring the big guns.
Lightning strike.
Okay, make a range attack with your spellcasting bonus.
Trinia, do you know if Cecilia's safe?
No idea.
God damn it.
So I'll take control.
If you have a regular character sheet under spells, you should have spell attack bonus. No, you can't click it. You're gonna have to do a d20 roll plus that.
no.
Giancarlo,
So
you old bastard, what did you do?
now in your attacks, you have a spell attack plus 8. You can click on that.
Well, it worked in the one way or another,
No.
so
23. That's a hit. For 4d6. So there's a spark of lightning coming from the center of the storm, and then hits the Hell Knight Armiger and zaps him to death, and he falls in the water, just like still zapping. Do you wish
Fair
to
enough.
move? Okay. Argonaut will move 20 feet, and then
Down.
Cancer is a tough bitch.
Did because he's fat.
Oh, he's calculating fucking Trinia's range.
no, that was me. I'm checking for
Oh,
range
okay.
for what do I want to do when I'm
Okay. I thought that was Nick for a second.
for my turn. No. Nick is a weird puke yellow color.
so
That
he's
suits him.
scared if the intent is to counter spell.
What? I
I'll
didn't
do-
hear what the fuck you said.
Yeah.
So he starts casting.
Okay. I can't counterspell
Okay.
him. The range is 60 feet.
Cool.
Oh, wait,
Spell
wait,
that you've.
Please don't let me just pour it into a fireball.
So it's a fireball.
Aww.
You're a piece of shit. I just got here.
Everyone in the circle, please roll a dexterity saving throw.
So everyone.
Funny enough, the devil doesn't seem to care.
By the way, can you put my fucking my aura of courage?
Oh yeah,
Otherwise,
it's
I
10
will
feet,
forget.
right?
It's 10 feet, yeah, and it's +2.
So Athel got a 26. Whenever I click on the stuff, it brings up my number. It brings up my name, but it's actually Athel.
So me and Ford have +2.
Okay.
Also Wilhelm.
Yeah, I'll allow it, but at least
I don't know what the ruling is on that. Technically,
So it's +2?
if Wilhelm is accepted, then so is Allura.
yeah, I would say no.
Okay, well,
They're
So
too
basically,
far.
Ford has a 19, Althea has a 26, and Will has a shit.
Everyone succeeds except Edrin.
16's not good enough?
Yes,
oh no, yeah,
16 is
you
good
guys-
enough.
So everyone succeeds. So
Woo.
you
Bitch.
take half.
Of 1,000 damage, so we
Yeah.
all die.
So you all take 12 points of damage.
And Wilhelm didn't succeed. He only got a 14.
So Wilhelm,
Wilhelm,
yeah.
25.
Oh my god, I just got back and I'm on fire already.
Some would even say, "You flaming."
And that's his turn.
Oh, I hate Azil so much, I remembered.
Who's this guy? Okay. All right.
This is a
He
Zalen
comes
fight.
in. He comes here. He comes here. Here.
Pretty good.
Here. Here. Comes
Super happy about it.
Saika.
You ride your shoulders. You could be the tank.
So I'm just gonna
collapse.
move up to engage that fucker.
Okay. What is he doing? Quick, quick, quick.
He's gonna do his attack, so 2 hits with the flail, and then the 2-hand combat off hit with the sword.
Okay.
Oh yeah. It's
First hit with flail,
That's a hit.
second hit with flail,
That's a hit.
and third hit with the sword.
He's gonna use his parry ability on the last one to parry you. So the first 2 are hits. The last one he's able to block with his greatsword.
Okay. Oh, great. You at least chose to parry the one with the least damage. All right, so yeah, damage. Yeah. First damage.
6,
Second damage.
16. So you hit him with your. Was it third?
The third was the short sword because a parry doesn't. I don't think a parry gets rid of it. I think you only take half damage.
No, he adds 2 points to his AC, which means you don't hit with the last attack. With his parry, this
Okay.
version of parry.
Okay, yeah, his is different than mine. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Well then, yeah, disregard the one.
Yep.
1d6 plus 3 then.
That's it.
Yep.
Okay, so you get the best of him. It's clear that you are a better swordman than him, and you could probably best him. That's it. So Trinia, bring
Are
out the
we-
big guns.
Yeah, so are we trying to go south? I yell that to everyone else.
I just got here.
All right, fine. I'm just gonna blow a fireball in the same spot as the storm.
Wow.
because fuck these people in particular.
Yeah.
Hey,
Fuck
it
the
clears
one
us a way
pretty
to just
and the
get out
one
of the
Hell Knight.
fucking- No. There's one
I'm
pretty, one Hell Knight,
And then
two
two of the big Hell Knights.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna remove these because now they're just the corpses are just gone.
Ashes.
So Trinia just turns around, small bead of fire. So the tornado of ice just melts, and you see the light, and then it just starts again. It's really not good.
2 magical nukes in the party. Fun.
Yeah. So this one dies. I don't have to
straight
roll.
The Prinny too.
The Prinny is the Prinny
No,
is Prinny is immune to fire.
Wow.
The first Hell Knight succeeds, so he's just.
Oh, the shenanigans?
yeah, that's why
Yes.
I went, oh no.
Yay, shenanigans! I just came back to witness shenanigans.
Oh God.
I rolled the 5. So I rolled 31. 31 is I'm transported to the astral plane until the end of my next turn. After which I return to the space you previously occupied or the nearest unoccupied space if that space is occupied.
Oh,
So
I can still see her, right?
Can I have moved?
no,
Can I
she's
have
in
moved
another
before
plane.
my spell?
no.
How many people did he kill?
it
One.
killed one, severely
What?
damaged.
No, okay,
two.
that pretty's gone though.
No, he's immune to fire.
Oh, he's immune to fire, huh?
He's a devil. But yeah, it severely injured the Hell Knight. And so Trinia fires a bead of fireball, tornado, and then she just vanishes away. And you don't see her.
Damn, had I known
God.
something like that would have happened, I would have fired another spell this way.
So I see into the ethereal plane.
Not the astral one.
Oh,
It's
sorry, I
not
guess
ethereal, it's astral.
oh, my bad.
So Azel, the only thing you know is Trinia's gone.
Fan-dabby fabulous. Alrighty.
Think south might be a better option now.
Point.
Can't you fucking banish these things?
Me?
Tried.
Try again and harder.
I'm not gonna waste another spell on that.
Okay. And
Forgot this one.
So the red circle is difficult terrain, right?
What you can do is hit
Yes.
lightning arrow and hit this guy over here, and they all take damage.
alright, I'm gonna move there and just nearest full-fledged Hell Knight.
Which one?
Directly south of me.
Yeah, this one.
Okay.
And
The one I'm not in direct combat with.
16 is not a hit.
Hi guys, I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but
oh shit.
down south seems to be going through a dangerous ass storm.
Oh, this is Edrin, Allura. Says when. Hello.
I don't like you already.
Anything else, Azel?
That's it.
Altia.
So I'm gonna cast. Hold on, where is it? Lightning arrow.
Yeah. So your arrow becomes.
And can you just put the circle on the
She's attacking this guy over here.
that one.
Okay, and behind.
Yeah, behind.
Yes.
Okay. So next time it's transformed into the target takes each creature within 10 feet of the target, then make it. Okay. So roll for your attack. So just longbow. That I believe is a hit. So the hit does 5 points of damage plus 18. So he dead.
And then everyone else around him has to make a dexterity saving throw.
And so that's done. That's done. And dexterity saving throw with DC 15. So the Armiger fails and the Hell Knight
Wait,
fails.
When it's a failed save for them, they take 2d8.
8, so that's your 4 points.
Yeah, they take two. You roll a 4. Yeah.
Oh, no, still worked. Lightning. Easy. No, that would be too much. Yeah, so even the devil is also affected. So the residual electricity just sparks and hits both of them, and the pretty fails, and he's almost.
The pretties, if they get close to us, they explode, right?
If only if you throw it.
Other than that, they just come next to you. They just attack you.
Yeah, but you've never seen. I think you've seen one pretty attack. Usually, you just stand next to someone and they take a blow for them,
Or they get tossed.
or
one more.
They get them.
More attack.
Yeah. So I mean, I would probably kill this Prinny over here, just because you don't want them throwing it at us.
Okay, so I'm gonna hit it with my longbow.
Yes.
I can only hit it once, right? Not twice with my longbow.
You can hit twice with your longbow.
Oh, okay. Do your thing. Longbow twice.
So no, this is your first longbow attack. This is your second one.
My second
Yeah.
one. Please tell me
So second, yeah, Prinny dies. You just fire at it, and then the doll. So Prinnies are basically like dolls looking like penguins, but they have a hard time just maintaining their form. And you pierce through it, and you see a like kind of spirit getting out of it, and the exterior, like the cloth of the doll, just like stay there on the floor, lifeless.
Okay. And
Do you want to move?
And I think I'm gonna start heading towards the south, so I can move.
Like here?
Yeah, I can move there. Yeah.
Yeah. Edrin.
Who has my other sending stone?
I do.
But you're gone, so you don't.
So nobody replies.
Okay.
No, but were you saying that out loud, or were you saying?
Yes, Idrin is asking that. Who has my other sending stone?
People look at you confused.
Not me.
Oh, I'm gonna be so angry if I can't find that thing. Okay, I cast haste.
You are now fucking fast.
I will just jump in front of Azel, and then I will attack. So I get another action. Actually, I'm gonna I'm gonna use a dodge action.
Okay. You now dodge.
Now dodge. All the wretches.
Dodge. Dodge.
Small, colorful lady. I really recommend that you get rid of the thing that's preventing our easy escape. As soon as you can.
It's Orn's turn.
Oh, I almost forgot about you.
So he comes here and he's like, and he keeps running, and he while running, and he says, Adrian, I was so looking forward to seeing you. We left things unfinished last time.
I don't know what you're talking about. It's been many years. Looked pretty damn finished to me. I was hoping you'd fall in a big old crater and you'd smash your ugly face on an uglier stone.
But I've prepared a gift for you.
Oh, that. You really didn't have to. My birthday was so very long ago. It'd be so uncouth of me to accept a gift out of season like that.
But I've looked so far for it. And he casts, and there's a black sphere. I'm gonna there's a black sphere appearing under, like between Van Carlo and Ford and Willem, for that matter, and it's just like a black circle, kind of a portal, and you see a large hand get out on the rim, like on the edge of the. Yeah.
Counter.
Usually, you need to tell it before the spell has an effect, though.
Well,
Just
you have to say that he's casting a
Yeah,
spell.
you
If
never
you just
said
say
that he
he
cast-
does a thing, it could be an ability that's not exactly like it could be a spell-like ability, which couldn't be counterspelled.
like I'm gonna give it, but I said he's running and casting a spell.
You might have cut out while saying it.
Yeah, okay. What level are you? Just a regular counter spell? Okay, so you need to roll 1d20 plus your, I think, intelligence, because it's higher than level 3. No, it's just your intelligence, I think. Counter spell. Counter spell. Do you? Yeah, it's just your spell casting ability, and the DC is 10 plus the level.
That would be a
8,
no.
yeah. So you try to counteract, but the spell is too strong, so it still goes. And you see a hand just get on the edge, and it's massive, and it looks like fitted, like a corpse's end. And it rises up, and you see a creature, probably large, twice as big as a human, just get out of the hole. Long black hair, dirty. You see it sniff around, just like, and sees Van Carlo, seems confused, see Ford, the dog, and just like start to like growl. And you see in its chest a hole, a burning hole full of amber, and in his hand, sword ablaze. And you realize that this thing is
I
a
know what that
mockery, is a mockery of one of your friend, something that has been taken and fueled with evil.
That's Ivan.
What the hell is that?
I turn around.
It turns around and sees you, and just.
Adrian stays silent. Fire literally like burning like off his skin due to the effect of haste.
Swan's voice just echoes far off. We should have taken the sword.
And it just turns around, and like it looks super confused. But then you can see like his eyes just like start burning, and he's like, and you can see that he starts like giving punches around and just trying to destroy things, and he's now part of the initiative.
Are you gonna call him Evil Ivan?
It's fire rate, Ivan. Thank you very much.
Sorry.
So should I try to banish this thing? What do I do now?
I thought you didn't want to waste spells.
I don't. I cast banish on Flaming Ivan.
Otherwise, your undead old character is going to kick your new character's ass.
I like that.
That's a fail. So he just vanishes away.
Well, that
Fucking wow.
Wait, what?
But,
He's gone.
Ford, you are
Be gone, Dot!
but you are concentrating on the spell.
Cool.
Oh, because he's from this plane?
Yeah.
So Ford's gonna take his movement. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay.
You want to be in my aura?
Yep.
That's it.
I can't cast a bonus action. So. Yeah.
So the bearded devil is gonna.
Oh
come
no!
out.
Weird.
Come. Don't do it, man. No.
Not my dog.
He needs his balls to fuck.
This one. This one. I'm gonna put bad music. This one comes here. This one comes here.
That's pretty.
This one's gonna try to come here because he doesn't want to stay. So the guard attacks Bencarlo. That's a miss. The demon devil attacks Willem.
That's alright. He's gonna do 3 backflips and dodge it all.
Yeah, actually, he doesn't have to get that close. But he will.
Will a saving throw save him?
No, he has to hit his armor class.
God.
18.
That's actually pretty good.
No, he's gonna stay there.
Like I said, backflips.
And attack with his glaive.
Nope.
Yay.
That's a 9. So backflip. Willem is able to not get hit. One of Hell Knight's gonna attack Azel with a meager 8. So that's a no. One is gonna attack Adrian on the side. That's a 20.
I'll activate my defensive duelist.
But that's 23. That was a 20 on the die.
That's a crit.
Yeah, that's
I mean,
a crit.
he hits with disadvantage, by the way, right?
Oh, sure. So that's a 9. So no.
No.
The Prinny is actually going to try to attack you because he has nothing else to do with his action.
Oh, it's so cute.
So that's a 7 with his dagger. Doesn't work. And the full Hell Knight is going to try to attack you.
Who, me, Idrin?
Yeah.
Oh.
With disadvantage again. And so that's a 18.
That's not a hit.
Okay, so you're too fast. You're able to block.
Too fast,
And-
too furious.
And this one, it's his turn. He's actually going to go for the elf. Yeah, he's going to go for Altia. And attack twice. One's a 8. The other one's a
Wait,
20.
what's my
AC.
AC. Your AC is 16.
Okay, so
Okay.
I get hit once, right?
Yeah, so that's 10 points of slashing damage.
Wait, aren't those yellow ones out of their order right now?
That's possible.
Yeah, because I thought they were the other group.
Mm.
Aren't they the ones that rolled 10?
Oh, yeah.
Or the
Yeah.
orange, I think that's supposed to be.
Yeah. Exactly.
Okay.
It's not what I want to do.
At this.
Okay. Willem,
Just
actually.
can't let reinforcements back there catch up to us.
Can he do the roll to
Mhm.
see if he can teleport back?
Yeah.
He does.
Yay! Okay, I don't know what to do with that.
So basically, Wilhelm can attack this guy.
And teleport away.
Exactly.
Teleport away from like lower.
Yeah. You can teleport like right beside you if you want him to,
Okay, I think I'm gonna do that.
or like right in the aura here.
Yeah. Actually,
Where it's safe, near Edrin.
Yeah, where it's safe. Okay, do your thing.
I mean, everybody collapsing into a single point is just a bad idea. When
Holy shit!
Oh, he crits.
Good. Did it do something big?
14. He bites at his leg, but still, Balto is doing magical damage, right? No, he's
No,
not.
isn't bite just regular bite?
Yeah.
Why is this
so,
bite weird for the damage? Why is it 1d6 plus 6 plus 0?
because it's plus, I don't know.
Because
Plus, it shouldn't be plus 0. It should be 1d6 plus 6.
okay, and then his bonus damage just being 1d6, right? For the crit, because you don't double the strength.
But the
No.
second one is just 1d6 plus 0. It's fine.
Yeah. The second
There's
one
an
makes
ex-
sense. I'm just confused with the first one that says 1d6 plus 6 plus 0.
Yeah, there's a plus 0 extra for no reason.
Okay.
But it's +0. I'll double check. But yeah, since his attacks are non-magical, seems to have lesser effect. But that was like a really solid hit on his leg. If he was mortal, that would probably really hurt. Balto
Then he's gonna teleport, yeah.
He just teleports
Okay.
away.
teleports next to you. Van Carlo is going to attack twice the man in his face. First attack hits. So he's going to do... the first one hits him. He pulls out a rapier, and the first one just pierces through his neck, his throat, and he falls to the ground. And he actually doesn't have to do the second attack. And he's gonna move here, and he's like, "I'll slow him down," which never actually ended well for anyone. This one's gonna go so. The other one, they skip their turn. This one is actually gonna be hit by Jen's spell again because he's still. This one here, he's still in the. Yes. Until the spell each time.
Also, Allura, you can't keep the Prinny.
It appears at the end.
It's a little evil penguin. Why wouldn't you want it? You can always just make one later.
So the knight succeeds, so he's not impeded, but the Prinny fails. So Prinny down. He's just whooshed away by the whirlwind, and it's actually Allura. Okay. So concentration. So the tornado vanishes, and Allura just creates a blade of pure shadow. Okay. You should.
Wait, so is Prinny dead or not dead?
Yeah, Prinny's dead, I think.
This one, yes.
Oh, that one?
Not the next one, that one, not the one next to it.
Oh,
No, if you click on Shadow Blade, it's going to roll the damage, but 10 is not a hit. So he's able to block with his shield. That's it. Okay. Argonaut has...
Villains.
There's so many options, but I think the right one
don't do it.
is going to be a
Of course he's gonna
fireball.
do it. Of course he is.
No.
I mean, it's the right choice.
I mean, there is just one choice.
You guys literally all collapsed around me because you wanted the extra fucking saving
I didn't say that. I was going towards the fucking
I was
south.
here first.
Fucking hell.
No, buddy, no.
It's gonna be like this. So he's just gonna strike one guard, but he doesn't care. So everyone except Trinia, because you're on a different plane of
I
existence.
am not here. I am elsewhere.
Roll a dexterity saving throw.
I credit. I backflip through the fire.
And
Yeah,
all
I
of you-
fail.
Do mine?
All of you except Altia.
Wait.
Wait,
+2.
wait.
So Althea's gonna roll.
Did I
That's a
She got a
success.
She got a 14.
+2.
And
No,
Wilhelm?
it's outside. That's a fail. I'm sorry.
Well, he's gonna get. He rolls at advantage because he's right beside her. 21.
Okay. So Altia, Ford, Allura, Saika, you failed. So only Azel and Willem and Adrian succeeded. So 88. 86. So
88, holy shit, what kind of a
What the
fireball
heck?
is that? Whoa, that is a
So-
fireball.
That's a hell of a-
Everyone- So everyone who failed, you are dealt 35 points of fire damage. Everyone who succeeded, you are dealt 17 points of fire damage. As it explodes amongst all of you. And you stop concentrating.
I have to roll concentration.
What is the rule for concentration checks?
Okay, I got a 17. Fantastic.
So it's half of the damage or 10. So Ford got...
Oh my god. Actually, no, I get a +2. I'm good. Oh fuck.
Yeah,
Word of courage.
but half of the damage is... oh no, you were dealt...
I succeeded. I dealt 17, so it's 8. So it's actually it's it's
Yes,
8
8.
or 10. I'm
Yeah.
good. I am good.
And Ford, it's 17, so it's 17, so you save, +2, so you save. Okay, so luckily, you all save. 4 deconcentrations.
What? No,
Luckily.
I don't deconcentrate.
Huh?
No, that's what he said. That's what he said.
We all succeeded.
Oh, okay.
You succeed at not losing concentration.
Yellow.
You join us, Frank.
It's all right.
All good.
And you see the Hell Knights move in closer. You can do this, and let's hit this, and this, this. It's a war, bitch. And oh, these ones are really hurt. And Saika, you see Allura just fall next to you.
Oh, Saika. Yes, he's going to make his first attack against the guy right next to him.
Yep. Oh, this one. Oh, I'm sorry.
Hmm?
One guard fell his save and
Yep, that
died
guy
to
did.
the fire. Yeah, he died to the fireball.
All right, so attack on this guy.
15 is not a hit.
Mm.
No, it's saving throws.
No, that's saving throws, not my attack. All right, so. Well, then second attack.
That's a hit.
All right.
Uncontested.
How though? Yeah.
All right, damage for that attack is
Heal.
5.
Yep. He's you beat him like basically on his knee, and he has trouble standing up, like shaking.
Oh, Psycho would just get a cold look in his eye
Yeah.
and go for the third attack with the short sword.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
18. He's gonna use his parry to parry that one.
What a bitch.
He pulls his last second. He pulls his shield up. He's like just standing his ground. Anything?
Mm. Yeah, you know what? Just because Psycho's mad. Psycho's mad, so he will use his where is it? Yeah, go limited use is the easiest way to find it.
Action surge.
Yep, action charge.
Yep.
Because he is mad.
So you get 2 attack.
Yep, so another flail attack on that guy.
That's a crit.
Alright, so with hand doing the crit damage, what's the modifier on that one again?
So it's going to be 2d8 plus 3.
2d8. Okay.
Yeah, so you cave his skull in and destroy his helmet.
All right.
And you could technically move and go do one last attack against
Yeah,
someone.
that's what he's going to do. He's going to move in front of Allura and go after this guy.
So another attack.
Bunk.
Yep. Yeah.
That's a 1. So
He's so mad he missed.
yeah, your flail is still stuck in the skull of the other, and you pull it, and you actually pull the guy, and he just goes flying.
The flare just gets stuck.
And Trina, you're back.
What the fuck?
Trina!
And everything's burned, and people look like shit.
People
Oh,
look like
fuck.
shit and Allura's down.
Okay. Can you give me a 20
Yeah, he can.
20 foot radius thing?
Give me a sec. Set dimension.
So I need to check something with you.
Yes.
If a spell has, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there,
Yes.
does it count as entering if the spell starts on where they are?
No. If they start their turn, so basically they will start at their turn if you cast it on someone.
Okay. So can you give me the
2, 3, 4, 5. It's not a token, so I can't. It's just like an image.
fuck.
It's really annoying. Can I? Wait.
I think you can, because we've done this before.
You should have it.
Yay! Okay. Boop. Right? I can. That's far enough.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. I'm casting Cloud Kill.
Ooh.
Ooh.
What's Cloud Kill?
Shiny.
Wait. I think I made a mistake on my. Oh, it shouldn't be rolling damage. That's at their. That's on their turn. So output spell card. Let's redo this.
Whew. 5d8. That was a good roll. But yeah.
And no shenanigans happen. Fucking hell.
And do you want to move?
Yes.
Counter spell range.
I'm going to. It's my movement again. 1, 2.
Were you? No, you were not.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. I'll go there.
It starts to rain slowly. And you end your turn. Azel.
All right, I am going to use my staff and
Don't heal me.
I'm not gonna heal you.
Mass Cure Wounds.
Cure wounds. But I am just gonna use, let's say, 3 points. Cure wounds allure.
Actually, I'll do it. Yeah, there. Whatever.
That would be 3d8 plus 4.
You can do it up to 4, you know? So that would be 4d8.
48 plus 4. Yeah, I'll do 4 of them. Okay.
So
Yes.
So you touch Allura with your feathered staff.
Appropriately and with her consent.
Yes, with your feathered staff, and life just picks up, and she's like,
Is
you
that
wake
what-
up,
Is that what
And-
Azelle calls it? His feather staff.
And Allura, you wake up and you see Azel pull back his white feather staff.
White feather? How's a staff made of feathers?
It's magic.
Feathers at the end.
Yes.
Bonus actions are once every my turn, right?
So sorry, what?
Everyone.
Yeah.
Ah.
And what was your question, Steph? Stephen?
Bonus actions are once every my turn.
Once every once
Yeah.
every.
Okay, and I'll expend 1 point of bardic inspiration and give it to Allura as well.
So you have 1 point of bardic inspiration, which is a D8 now.
10.
D10. So whenever
He's a good bard.
Yeah, I think whenever you roll a D20, you can add 1D10 to it.
Before you announce whether it succeeds or not.
Yeah,
But after
but you
she
can-
rolls the d20.
Yeah, you can see the roll, and basically before I say, "Oh, you fell," you say, "Oh, I'm gonna roll my D20." Cool. Altia.
Okay, I have a question.
7.
I want.
Sorry, go.
I had a question. If I attack, I know Wilhelm can do a coordinated attack, but does Wilhelm have to be next to
The
the
thing,
enemy
yes,
to do it?
yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do then is hit that orange
Yep.
fella, and I'm gonna I know. I think I'm just gonna do a regular hit. I'm gonna
Okay.
use a longbow on the orange guy twice.
The first one is still 25, 14.
No, it's 12 because the second one for the crit that doesn't happen.
Oh, right. Okay.
So
Okay.
12 for 25. He's on the brink of death.
Attack him again.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it again.
16 is not a hit though.
Forecast reaction plus 10.
Why?
And you kill him.
Yay! Okay, and then, can I still move?
Yes.
Bring out your dead.
Wait, I'm gonna. use-
Okay, not where I thought you were going when that last word started with
around
D.
here-ish.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna move
Okay.
No,
that-
no one's
that's
dead. I
okay.
can't say dicks out.
Okay.
That's it.
Okie dokie.
Fire rate Ivan is gonna roll a charisma check.
No, he doesn't.
Holy
Yes.
crap! There's a random Prinny still alive.
No, he doesn't.
Oh no,
Banishment.
you need to make concentration check if you're hurt. That's true. Banishment is what that kind of spell.
Yes.
Annoying spell.
Yeah.
Adrian.
Adrian got stuck in the banished
You
during.
say that
the-
about all of our abilities.
I yell out, Tria, are you the one with my sending?
Yes.
Throw it.
Not that way.
You know what? Fuck it. I'm not taking a chance. I move here. Give me my fucking sending stone.
Can I just chuck it at him?
Yeah, it's a free action. You
Okay,
just like
free it. Okay, I chuck it at him. Well, I give it to him.
I grab it. I put it in my little satchel. I yell at Van Carlo, stop trying to be a heroic old man. What does the cloud do? It looks like a bad cloud.
Don't go into it.
Yeah, Van Carlo, retreat. What does he say?
he's like, I'll just slow him down.
You're not gonna do shit. Just get over here. Otherwise, I'm gonna be standing next to you.
It's fine. I'm coming.
I move here. I'll attack this guy.
Okay.
With my primary rapier.
That's a hit. You down him.
And
And too quick.
let me see. Then I'm gonna use my primary action to use lay on hands on myself.
Okay.
76. That is 29.
Kitty, stop trying to close the app.
I still have my offhand attack. So my primary action was used. My secondary action was used. I can use. I'll
Bonus
move.
action.
Yeah, bonus action, move here and attack the bearded devil.
Okay.
It's my offhand. I will cast a level 2 Divine Smite.
And Fiend.
Sweet! Finally, it's relevant!
For the first time ever.
Yeah, pretty much. So, it's Divine Smite, if I remember right, it's 1d8. Oh, actually, all my attacks have plus 1d8, by the way. We need to implement that because I'm going to forget. All my things deal 1 extra d8 naturally. So 1d8 plus another 2d8 plus another 2d8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that right? Oh, plus an extra d8.
Now he's just making them up.
Yeah, I feel like it's just like.
Okay, so I get 1d8 for my improved Divine Smite. I get 2d8 for a spell slot. I get 2 extra d8s because it's a level 2 spell slot. Sorry, 1 extra d8 because it's a level 2 spell slot, and then 1 extra d8 because it's a fiend. So 5 d8s.
Sure.
Nick's just in there like, you guys already ruined my plan.
So 29 damage total.
His plan was to almost get a TPK.
Also,
I think his plan is to have Carlo die.
No. He's trying to save you guys.
No. His plan is to almost kill us.
So
If
you see
one or more of us die in the process, that's just gravy.
So the devil, the bearded devil, you can see concern for the first time because your attack went straight through his defense, and your radiant damage is something that he's not fond of, and goes beyond his like resistance to regular weapons. The other bearded devil.
I speak to him in Infernal, and I'm like,
GTFO.
I have more of this coming. You might as well leave.
And both of them look at each other, and the concerns turn into excitement.
Like,
damn it.
Well, that might be the emotion you were going for.
No, I was going for fear, but I'm not intimidated.
But they
Damn
seem
it.
to be like
They're
thrilled with an opponent.
they're masochists.
Yeah.
They like to feel pain.
That's your turn.
Yeah.
Okay. Zorn starts his turn. So he's dead points of fire. He needs to save. So Constitution saving throw.
Yes. Half damage if he fails.
Constitution.
That seems like a success.
That's a solid success. So half damage. So 12.
It's poison damage, by the way.
So that should go map. 12. Could you are affected they hold a red or don't to breathe. The fog clouds moves away from you. Start each of your turn. That's a funny mechanic. You're concentrating. I forgot to dot that. He comes out of a cloud, sees Van Carlo. This is gonna attack Van Carlo. Might kill Van Carlo. So great sword attack. That's a 27. That's a 16 points of damage. He's gonna smite
Oh god.
because he can.
Well, bye, Vincarlo. Vincarlo was still level 4.
68. That's a 37.
Yeah, that's... Vincarlo's dead. Like, he's
I
not
say
even getting
he
any
did.
saving... He's not even getting death saves.
2. So he just comes in and he impales Van Carlo with his blade, which is covered with black energy now, and he just like whispers something in his ear, pushes him aside, making him fall in the gutter, like in the river.
Aww.
And he's gonna continue. I just want to make sure I have enough movement. So he was here. He did 25. 15. He's gonna misty step here, and he's gonna strike at you, Adrian.
So his Eldritch Smite is like my smite. It doesn't take a bonus action.
No, he's only allowed to do one Eldritch Smite per turn, if I remember right. If it's
Yes.
Warlock, yeah. So
But
it's
he
not
can
like
still
yours. He
attack.
can't. Yeah, he can still attack. He just can't stack it like you
So
can.
that's a 11. So you turn around and you're able to block his attack.
So we meet again.
I've been waiting for this.
Bitch face.
Fucking
And he said, I preferred you as a girl.
That's creepy.
For
I cast mass cure wounds. Target up to 6 players. As level 4.
Can you heal Von Carlo?
No.
I don't know. Is his body washing under the bridge as we go along?
It's gonna
So
move-
suppose that
I mean, is he a character that we can't heal?
yeah, no, he is a
so everyone heals 6.
I think he took enough damage to be past death saves.
no.
That's
No.
not a thing in 5th Ed.
It's not? That's kind of... I don't know.
Yes, it is, but you need to take your full amount of HP in the negative in one shot.
Okay, it's not.
Jesus.
Okay.
It's not easy. But
Everyone
no,
is in who is everyone?
you
Everyone.
still salvage.
Everyone? Okay.
Everyone heals 6. Except if you're at full health. Basically, I can target up to 6 people. I think there's 7 of us.
I'm full health.
Basically, everyone who is not full health, add +6.
All right.
But yeah, Brian
I'm in
Carlo,
trouble.
due to the history, has 3 dead saves.
Okay, good.
Well, I mean, I can't see Van Carlo. If I would have been able to see, if he didn't push him into the river, Van Carlo would have got 6 health as well.
I mean, it made sense.
All right.
You want to move?
Four's gonna move 2 over here. Attack this prawn. The little mini thingy. Pretty, whatever.
That's a mass healing words.
Yep.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. You're attacking the Prinny.
His healing word is probably "Oh Tempest."
Yeah. Oh, Tempest, heal us.
Yeah, I like how it's going for you, Edrin.
I know.
So,
10's a miss.
yeah, do I want to use my channel divinity on this?
As I'm gonna need help.
So I'm gonna move 1, another. So I started over here. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, that's it.
That would be it. That was my bonus action, my action, and my move. I'm good.
Yeah, I would suggest a fighting retreat.
So one of the bearded devil comes here. They're still running, being cautious because they're fucking weak now. There. Do I have other yellow? Yes.
So what is the thing, like the water? Is it a river? Is it just like a sewer?
It's a
like-
canal.
How deep is it?
You get the feeling that it's probably 20 feet deep.
If you need, okay, that's pretty deep.
So the full-fledged Hell Knight in the fog cloud. It's Constitution. He got 18, so half damage. So 12. And he's gonna move.
Wait. Did you roll new damage?
No, I just took the other one. Do you want to roll 5d8 for me?
I'd prefer to just to roll the different.
Yeah, sure. Same.
Yeah, I know.
No, I know. And they are not gonna enter the fog. They're gonna stay here, not knowing that it's gonna move.
Well, yeah, exactly. They shouldn't know that.
No, exactly. They just wait, and they heard the other one just go in and be like, so they're like, "Fuck this." But this one comes here and is gonna double move to get here, but that says double move. And this
Yeah,
one.
man.
So this one's gonna come here, and you're really in a good position right now. Oh no, he forgot to ask to attack. So the first bearded devil is gonna attack you, Adrian. He's actually gonna stay there because he doesn't have to get closer with his glaive. He's gonna attack. That's a 19.
I'm gonna activate my the offensive duelist. So I block it.
So you block it. So that takes your reaction.
It does, yes.
And the other one stays where he is, and he's actually gonna beard you.
Beard?
Yes.
He's gonna what?
He's gonna rub
use-
you with his beard.
You get you see that this beard is like actually pointed tentacles, and he just
Oh.
strikes you with his beard.
Sweet.
That's an 8, so you're able to push back his.
I am naturally disgusted by beards, and therefore have an advantage at dodging them.
Just because that's stupid.
Your face is stupid.
Bearded. No, but I think I misentered something in my thing. That's
Yeah, you have a 1d8 plus 5 plus 0.
yeah. So the other one would have made glaive, then beard. So, kind of 17's a miss, and this one would have done glaive and beard. So glaive, 12. So you're able to push back all the attacks. Willem.
So he's gonna go after this guy.
Just
Wait, I gotta roll my.
that's good to know because in the future that changes my.
1d6.
No, he doesn't get teleport.
Okay.
Nope.
So I'm gonna move him next to.
Here?
Yeah. Well, is that if I put him there? Can I Prinny?
He can. He can.
Okay, so I'm gonna move him there, and then I'm gonna make him attack the Prinny
Okay.
and bite.
He's not flying.
No, it's just normal.
No. Miss.
No, it's a miss.
So
God,
you want
this is the luckiest pretty ever.
2, 3, 4,
Oh, I can still move.
5, 6. Yeah, make him move just a little bit further out. Just don't
Yeah,
clump.
just spread out everybody.
Okay.
Okay, that's it.
Uh,
No?
Brancalo does a dead saving throw,
Goes
Yeah.
out of the water.
and then is all and because why not? At this point, you hear a
Dragon?
and there's a huge black dragon just landing on the other side of the canal.
So I just need to ask this now because it's becoming more and more relevant. We are literally in front of where the stage where like Cecilia, Ophelia, and the company were. Where did
Yeah.
they go when that whole shit broke out?
It's right
In the
there.
castle?
It's
where?
right there.
Where?
Like the stage is like at the other opposite, like it's a west.
West? Okay, to the left?
Yeah,
So
to the
did we
left.
see what happened to them?
You see that like right now it's becoming really sparse. Like people are just like to flee in the city and stuff like that, and there's actually like almost an army now fighting you. But most people have gone back. I would ask you to, but you don't know that they were there.
No, I was asking, like, that was Vincent asking more than
Yeah.
anything.
Nobody actually looked after this whole shebang. If you would have been there, I would have allowed you a perception check.
Okay, fair enough.
But you
I
don't
did
know.
ask repeatedly what happened, like, if Cecilia was safe, and the only answer I got was, like, I don't know.
Yeah, but in the chaos, no, they're not there anymore.
Fair enough. Okay, good.
And the estrades are like, they're still there. They didn't explode, but they're not there anymore. And you see no Corvotion guards because you see some corpses of Corvotion guards. But yeah. So you see this creature of might and power just land. And
I look at Zora's like, you brought a dragon? Really? You brought a dragon?
and let's say it had half its move, so it's gonna jump on the roof here, and
Fire breath, a big group of people in the middle of the map there.
you cannot get there. No, he's just gonna stay there, and he's looking at you. And the orange guy left. No, that's yellow. There's no orange guy left.
God
Yes,
damn it.
this guy. This one is in the. This guard is dead because of the cloud.
What?
This
He only
guy.
has like 10 health, so.
Yeah. And this one
Can't.
is. And Allura. Idrin's now's invisibles.
Oh.
Yeah, we might need to clarify which direction we're leaving. This one or that one?
Either or.
Alright.
Argonaut.
I would recommend the location that is furthest from the.
So this away.
Oh shit. Is it you can see? Shit. Range. Oh, Argonaut's gonna zap here. Dimension door. And he's now he has a good vantage point on all of you. But that's his action. Yellow guys. Yellow guys have 2 actions because I misclicked. So Saika.
What?
It's your turn.
Yep.
Allura just woke up, moved away, made someone disappear.
Can you smack the guy next to me?
Yeah. I will go over here and attack the guy fighting Trinia.
God.
First attack.
That's a
Nice
crit.
crit.
With advantage on all my hits, the ability to attack 2, 3, 4 times.
Second
Access.
attack.
It's a miss.
3 high level smites. I could deal a boatload of damage to.
And third.
I just don't know if I can drop this.
When do you go? Oh, you go after him.
17's not so only the crit works. So
I go
2d8
before.
plus 4.
Okay.
I was removed from the thing, but I had a 20, a 19.
It's 19
Okay.
against 17, guys.
Move may help you decide that.
Okay.
So yeah, 2d8 plus 4. That's a 10.
Having to get us
So
some breathing.
you hit him like straight in the chest, and then he puts up his shield and he's able to resist both of the the other attack.
All right.
Something else?
It's creatures I decide.
Saika's just going to take his bonus action to do second wind to heal himself 1d10 plus 10.
You use your bonus
You
action
choose.
to
So,
do your
yeah.
third attack.
Oh yeah.
Entirely,
Never mind.
my
It's weapon
choice.
fighting. So okay. And yeah, done.
Trinia.
Okay, so the cloud advances 10 feet.
Yeah, and he's gonna kill everyone.
Yeah, because at this point the cloud advanced. I'm pretty sure that time it counts as entering the cloud.
I think it's entering the cloud on their turn though.
Well, because the wording is, when a creature enters the spell's area for the first time on a turn, not their turn.
But no, they have to enter it if the
Okay.
cloud enters them, because otherwise you do the same damage twice.
Yeah, that's true.
They're gonna get damaged regardless
Yeah.
if they try to turn there.
Otherwise,
Otherwise, it's
maintain concentration.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fucking. Fuck. I am. All right. We're running. I'm gonna spend a whole turn.
We're running.
Do retreat.
Are we running?
We're running.
Fuck it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're not staying. We run.
Wait, which direction again?
Down the canal.
Bye.
So you're disengaging.
Yeah, I'm disengaging on
Oh, yeah.
1,
So
5.
Okay. Cool. So he tries to hit you, but you've seen it coming, so you're able to escape. Azael.
I'm gonna use Destruction Wave.
Okay. Where?
Featured on me. Each creature that I choose, so I'm choosing all the hostile creatures within 30 feet of me.
Okay. So that's
Phew.
this one. So everyone here. And what does it do?
It deals 5d6 thunder as well as 5d6. I'm going to choose radiant. And if they fail and is knocked prone, a creature that succeeds on a saving throw takes half damage and is a knock prone. Constitution.
Constitution. So let's start with the guards at the top. So guards 1, that's 4, 20,
Ooh.
and 10. So you can roll your 2 damage, so 5d6. And they're going to take half if they succeed.
Half if they succeed and are
They're-
not knocked prone.
So it's impossible, even if they succeed. They
Yeah, all
I
the
think
little
that
ones
pretty's
die.
Also, like the pretty's
Yeah.
also
And the bearded devils.
You also got the other red printy that's.
I don't know. We don't know if it dies for sure. It might survive damage. Probably
bearded
not.
Devil,
No, it's dead.
Constitution with advantage because they're resistant to magic. Advantage. Okay, so
Wow.
both fail, so they die, both of them. Yeah, they were blown away by your almighty spell. They're
Mhm.
blown. Zorn.
Man, it's a fucking level 5. I better do
Zorn.
something pretty cool.
That's 12, so he's dealt
Oh.
20, 30, 44. 44, and he's pushed 10 feet
And knocked prone.
and knocked prone. So he falls on the ground due to the impact of like all the lingering energy just flying about. This Prinny dies regardless. So no, Allura, you're not going to be able to pocket it. And this guy, even... So that's 10, that's 12. Oh, he could succeed. So the he could survive. So that's a fail, so he dies. So yeah, you see like just like waves of energy, like lightning and radiant, just like spark everywhere, and everyone's safe except your enemies that just get ravaged by everything.
Meanwhile, let's JTFO, motherfuckers.
Altia.
Okay, let's go look at
You're gonna double move?
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're out.
Yeah, you're out.
Where am I?
You're in front
Zorn
of Zorn.
still.
Yeah, no, I get that. Where's my initiative marker?
It's because you disappeared. You're
I'm
here.
okay.
Yeah, well, he's not disappeared. He's just invisible.
Yeah, it's actually your turn.
Okay. So he's prone.
Yes.
Yes. You're invisible.
You have you have double advantage. Wait, they don't stack.
Just murder him.
Damn.
Wow! I can't see you, so I can't give you plus 10 on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have to see you.
Stab again.
That's a hit.
Stab again. I'm gonna be using smites on everyone that hits.
Okay, so Zorn. So he has 18 armor class.
So you hit him 3 times.
So I hit him 3 times. Okay. He's not a fiend, right? He's just an asshole.
He's just an asshole.
1, 2, 3. Okay, so a level 3 spell, a level 3 spell, a level 2 spell. which means 1, 2. So it's 1 for the improved. Then so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 d8s.
Oh boy, this should be good.
Oh!
There's a lot of
shit
ones in
and
that.
die. Wow.
That's actually not that much.
I know.
That's a lot of fails.
Let me just confirm that it was the correct number of 8s. So I get 1d8, then 2d8s for the for just using it. So that's 9 total, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's 14d8. Plus the damage I already hit him for, so it's 55 plus 8. So that's 61, 64, 69 damage total. 69.
Giggity.
I detect that twice. Okay. So the only thing you see is just like strikes of lightning, just radiant damage, just like. And Zorn is just like shredded, and he doesn't know where it's coming from. He tries to like protect himself, but he's still standing, quote unquote, prone. And he like blood comes streaking from his mouth, and he's like, "I know you're still here, and I'm gonna get you."
I kind of bend over and whisper in his ear, "No, you won't." And then here comes the great decision. Oh, what do I do?
6
Do
seconds.
you try to kill him and fight a dragon, or do you flee?
He wants to
To
save him.
Denethor, flee
He
for
wants
your
to-
life.
But you can't swim.
I can't swim, that's true. My character can't swim.
I mean, you could try asking the DM if you learned to swim in during the time
didn't.
skip.
I didn't learn to swim.
He was
Okay.
he was on land.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Actually, yeah, 12, yeah.
So Zorn gets up. You can see that he's like touching on the floor, trying to figure out where you are, but you're nowhere to be found. He actually takes half of his movement to stand up, but he gets next to Saika, and he strikes twice. Saika in anger. He's
Damn,
like,
he has a lot of movement. Holy shit.
bring him back. He's really nimble.
He's got like 40 movement.
That's a 26, so 15 to of slashing damage.
Alright.
And he's not gonna smite you. 20 to hit, 12 points of damage.
Alright.
He's just like
Both hit. On the
Rex.
reaction of the first one, I will expand a superiority dice to parry.
So you're gonna reduce the
Uh,
damage.
Yeah, expanded by the number I roll plus 1. So the 15's minus 4, so I take 23 damage. Yeah.
And he just shreds through you.
Okay.
And the wounds are like gapping wounds. Like when he strikes with his sword, it opens the flesh.
Okay.
And he says, "Bring him back now! I don't care for you measly mortals. You've cheated me once before."
What if I could, small dick, but I don't know where he is.
It's Forts.
Ford is going to cast another great mass healing word.
Okay.
I'm going to cast it at a... You know what? I'll cast it at level 5. That'll be all my level 5 spell slots done. But everyone's going to heal.
I'm full.
For 8.
Everyone's going to heal 8.
Yay.
Well, he can't see you, so he can't heal you.
I'm also full.
And then Ford's gonna double move and GTFO.
Okay, you're out of harm's way. Yellow guys, roll your damage, Liam.
It's where is this?
And this guy has
22.
it's con, right? So 15. So this guy succeeds, so 11. And
It's still above even. We're still above
this
half.
guy, even if he succeeds, that's 11. That's 11. That's 11. That's 11. The Prini is also immune to poison.
This guy up here?
And this guy, even if it succeeds, it's 11 points of damage. So he dies. And so you just hear people while your cloud of death is just going away.
Huh, well, Prinnies are immune to poison and fire. Fuck.
They're not that they've been like useless in this fight. I'm kind of sad.
I mean, they're useless at all fights.
No, usually they're good for one reaction to take a hit, but they've never been close to someone taking a melee attack.
That's true. They all got ranged attacked away, or whatever.
Yeah, the Prinnies they're gonna power through. They don't know better.
They also know that it doesn't matter.
For them, though.
So it's not like they don't know better. It's just,
So the force here, they're gonna double move. He doesn't care. Them, they're gonna move here. And them, they're coming after you. So here. Willem.
Willem's gonna roll a d6.
What did he get?
He's able to teleport.
Okay.
Goes up.
yeah, attack the big guy and then teleport away.
Well, what I was gonna do is push him. So basically,
Okay.
he moves 5 feet. So when Saika moves away, he won't get attack of opportunity.
So make an athletics check against Zorn.
Oh shit, that sucks.
No, don't kill him.
No, he won't die.
He
Don't
can
worry
still
about it.
teleport away. He's still go-
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a fail. Zorn is able to like stand his ground and he's like, little puppy.
Okay. Then basically, Wilhelm is like, "Ciao!" Teleports away and then use the rest of his movement to fuck off.
Fuck off. Vencarlo rolls on that 7th throw.
And floats downriver into the poison cloud.
Oh shit!
Big Carlo's dead.
The dragon is gonna move here in the air. Front. He is 5 square in the air, so he's 15 feet in the air. And he's gonna use his frightful presence. So everyone in a 120 feet radius. So that's everyone.
West. Yep.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
I'm immune to frightened.
You're good. You're fine.
Anybody in my aura is also immune to frightened.
That's
Ew.
the one.
I will
You could have been one square closer, could you?
I'll use my Tides of Chaos to give myself advantage on this.
Okay. And as we said, when you use your Tide of Chaos, you just raise your Wild Surge roll by 5.
Wait, no, we didn't say that.
Sure, please. It's gonna be so fun.
We didn't say that. We said that normally it would be I need to do a long rest, then when I expend a sorcery point, blah blah blah. We modified it so that it happens. As soon as I do a long rest, I regain it because we've already increased so much how often Wild Magic Surge my shenanigans happening that
It's becoming a little ridiculous, yeah.
and it's been happening a lot right now, like recently. Holy shit!
To be fair, you rolled a 4. You were at 5 for.
I rolled a 3 and I was at 3.
Oh, okay, my bad.
So Saika and Azel,
I do feel I'm gonna attempt to use my Indomitable to see if I can win it. So.
Are you using it?
Yes, I'm using Indomitable to try to win the saving throw.
Okay, roll another 1d20 plus 1.
I know, it's a long shot. Ugh, even worse.
You are frightened.
You're supremely not indomitable.
Not right, not against the fucking dragon when I'm wounded.
Yeah. I just think it would scare me even if we were all full health.
Yeah, exactly.
So Azel and Saika, you have a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of your the fear is in sight, and you can't willingly move closer to him.
Good, I don't want to.
Yeah, me neither. I really don't.
We're not keeping it.
And he's just flying overhead, and he's like, he talks in Draconic, apparently to
No
someone.
one speaks.
He's like, oh, the fucking Lord. And he doesn't move his mouth. You just hear it in your head. No. Orange is dead. Allura.
Attack Zorb. Smack this guy.
Yeah, see if you can do
With
something
the
and then
spell.
run.
Yeah, exactly. Please do that. AoE something in this area. Just...
Lightning bolt.
Nice.
I just see the prince exploding.
Yeah, straight line zap.
I don't remember how long it is. I think it's like 100 feet. Yeah.
Perfect.
It's gonna strike all the things.
So it's 8d6. Zorn is gonna make a reflex saving throw.
It's a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry. Hold that bits.
Yeah, wrong game. That's Pathfinder.
Yeah. That's a fail on his part.
Nice.
So he's gonna take the blunt of the attack. Prinny's probably gonna die.
I mean, yeah. So, well, it's okay. So 4th level or higher. So it's 10d6 you're rolling.
Yeah.
Ooh.
10d6.
Ooh.
And the knight also failed. So
Oh,
that's a
wow.
shitty roll.
Yeah.
That is a shitty roll.
So 25.
I mean, average is 30, so
Mm.
it's not that shitty, but yeah, it is pretty
You
shitty.
killed 2 Prinnies that you were not able to see. And Zorn has been zapped. And even the knight 100 feet away has been zapped.
Mm.
You wish to move?
Is Zorn's
Yes.
health representative of what he has right now?
Yes.
No.
No.
It's okay. Let's wait. We'll wait and see.
If the
So-
invisible guy wants to murder somebody, he can. Everybody else run.
No, Anyways, I have my turn before him.
Oh,
That's
yeah, you
it.
do.
That's it, Aruna.
Yep, that was it.
Okay. Argonaut will start to cast.
Do I have the range for it?
You
Is he-
do.
He's well. If I
He's just outside.
He's one square out, motherfucker.
Which one? Lightning bolt? Oh yeah.
So sorry. He has to. I mean, he has to.
So he's
I
doing
mean, yeah,
fireball?
sure, he's gonna kill Zorn for us,
Maybe.
right?
Oh, no.
No.
Exactly,
Are
that's
you
what I figured.
seriously gonna layer it over me?
No, he sees Alrune.
Okay. Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
Like, yeah. Because he has no. Azael would be the center, to be honest. Makes sense. It's not meta game. Azael would be the center. So yeah, all of you make a dexterity saving throw against Argonauts. Yes, you can add your
it's a
one.
dex save, right? Yeah.
That's a 16.
Yeah, 1d10.
12.
Everyone fails.
I'll expand.
I rolled 16.
Oh, Alrone.
No, never mind.
Allura,
You get
you-
+2.
you are.
Yeah,
Yeah. No, that doesn't.
No, that's still not enough. That gives her 12.
So
Everyone fails.
I succeed.
Okay.
I have 16.
Yeah, but that gives you 12. You rolled 6 + 4 + 2.
16 has always been safe.
Yeah, safe. 16 is just there. So
Yeah.
everyone is hit by 29 except Edrin, who's hit by
Or 14.
14. And
And then I have to do a concentration check.
uh,
That's a success.
Trinia, you need to make a concentration check, and
Yep.
Allura, you need to make a concentration check.
Concentration is what again?
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
So
And Allura has advantage.
yes,
I
and Trinia
see.
saves, and Allura
With
saves.
advantage, she saves.
What is
Yeah.
she?
What's she concentrating on?
Uh,
Me. She's concentrating
yes.
on me.
Yes. And Argonaut's gonna drop down, so that's 10 and 20. Saika, you are
All right.
frightened and in melee with Zorn.
Well, Saika is going to be running away.
So disengage running.
Yep.
So only the first square of movement when you disengage doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity.
So
Yes.
just go
So
like
you
that.
need
Yeah.
to. That's 5
Mm-hmm.
and 25. That would be there.
Yep.
Works for you?
Double
Yep.
move.
No, disengage is
Disengage
an action.
And he's doing a attack of opportunity, right?
No,
No.
not if you disengage.
Okay. yeah.
Disengage, you're free.
If you want to double move to get further, he would.
Yeah, because I'm tempted to double move and use evasive footwork to up my AC.
That will work.
Take
Yeah.
the risk. Take the
Yeah,
risk
I'm gonna-
to get out.
Yeah, I'm going to take the risk to get out, expand a superiority dice to do evasive footwork. That means I get to roll 1d10, add it to my AC,
Because
and run like hell.
in the
So-
rulebook, disengages. If you take the disengage action, your movement does not provoke attack of opportunity attacks for the rest of the turn.
Yeah. That's
Oh,
what,
okay.
Yeah, it's the whole like. As long as you're
Yeah.
taking that action, you can just you can run circles around someone and just go nope, 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 nope.
All right, so I add 9 to my AC.
Old rule,
You might be mixing up Pathfinder.
probably. So you have what's your AC now?
25.
25. Let's see. Zorn, shall we? 12. Also, you are dealt at the beginning of your turn. Due to your injuries, you are dealt 7 points of bleeding damage,
Oh boy.
and you need to roll a Constitution saving throw to see if that ends.
Slash R1d20 plus 7. Ew.
ow.
So
You've been
continue.
rolling like shit all the day.
Yeah, I know. And I have a
and
plus
you're-
7 on that shit.
And you're barely off. Like you have one square to go. So next round you would go. Trina.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna move, and then I am going to cast disintegrate at Zorn.
Oh! Fuck!
Oh! Oh!
I will
Oh!
also expend two sorcery points to roll 1d4 and give him minus that to his saving throw using bend luck.
Oh,
Oh!
interesting. Oh, okay.
Come on, baby! Daddy needs a new pile of dust!
And
No.
just to be on the safe side, I'll also just preemptively, just so that we can't say, metagaming or anything, I'm going to empower the spell, reroll my charisma modifier for the dice that are shit. That costs me 1 sorcery point.
Okay.
Damn,
you
he's
roll the
taking
4
no
ones?
chances.
So I will reroll the 4 ones.
Okay. So you are at 63 right now.
It's d6s, right? D6s,
Yes. So 63, you're at 76. And he has -2 on his
He has
charisma.
-2 to his dexterity save.
Is he dust? Is he dust?
He is
And-
dust.
You point at him, the power goes through him, and he starts laughing maniacally, and he just poofs into like in the Avengers, just like.
Everything except magic items are also reduced to dust. So his sword just goes pa-plink, pa-plink.
Exactly. Only the sword stays.
And now he can't come back unless they wish him back.
I also just
Shenanigans happen.
Oh shit!
Oh,
no! Oh no!
69. What is
69. Everybody gets super horny.
What happens?
sorcerer? What is 69?
69. Each creature.
We're
within
invisible.
30 feet- Wow!
Fucking A, so he.
Oh my god!
This is the great escape.
So you all go So Zorn gets disintegrated. You all go invisible for the next minute, and you're able to get like an Ed way. Adrian, you don't understand why everybody's so ecstatic about because you see everyone.
Yeah, I'm like, huh?
But you're able to basically with Trina's you get you reappear at some point, and with Trina's help in like navigating the back alleys of Corvosa, you're pretty sure to get wherever you want to get.
One question. From where I am right now, before we escape, do I see anything cool fall from the dust that didn't get disintegrated?
His sword.
Only the sword.
If I grab the sword, I'm assuming it goes invisible with me? It's not going to be just a floating sword? I can put it under my shirt if I need to.
Anything carried should become invisible with you normally.
Yeah, I'll allow it. I think it. Yeah. makes
Okay,
sense.
well, I have haste, so double movement for... It's 100, so it's 120, so it's 24 spaces, so I can grab the sword and run.
Sure.
I
You
can't-
rolled it.
I can't swim, so I can't save Van Car. That pissed me off a lot, but I'll grab Zorn's sword and run.
Okay, so you run with Zorn's sword, which is like obsidian black and like jagged, like the edges, and huge.
Yeah. Anything the target is wearing or carrying is invisible, as long
You know
as it's
what?
on the target's person.
You know what? I grab the sword and I just throw it in the water. I don't want it.
I mean, I could have used that. Okay.
I could have used that. We could have sold that.
Yeah.
I'm throwing it in the water.
It's a sort of. It's probably a sort of evil or something.
So you pick it up, it disappears. You throw it, it reappears, and
And then I run away.
Okay. Where are you going?
I think that could be something for next session. Because
Yeah,
it's
you're
already
running way
10:50.
too
Bit
damn
late, yeah.
Especially for someone's got to get up at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah. So you look back, and you see like
God, if it wasn't for that dragon,
Yeah, we could have taken that fight.
You see Corvosa in flame, people still screaming. You see Hell Knights everywhere, Grey Maidens everywhere. You see Corvosian guards get killed on sight and just try to flee. Some of them hold up their posts, but like half of them just leave their posts and just flee because they're basically tracked in the by the Hell Knights and their Grey Maidens. People have nowhere to go, which is safe, and this is the kickstart of the fourth arc from the Ashes of War, and it's an actual picture of Corvosa.
Nice.
Okay, so the note is, why do we give a shit about Corvosa's war when there's a god that we unleashed that's about to destroy the world?
Because there's a lot of shit happening at the same time.
Yeah.
Now, please
So-
put an X on Zorn for antagonists.
I know. Fuck you, Liam.
That's my payback for you killing me all those times.
That makes me so sad.
Especially since he had become such a big antagonist to Idrin.
I know.
And
But,
Idra
like-
didn't even get to kill him.
I know. I was so sad. I kind of that he had survived with like 1 health. Like just come up and just stab him to death. But the whole dusting thing is probably a more efficient and permanent.
Yeah, because he can't just get
I
resurrected.
mean, it's not permanent. He has to be. He can be resurrected, but it does cost
It has
a
to be-
true resurrection or a wish.
But to be honest, you are lucky that you re-rolled your rolls because he had 69 life left.
Oh well, see that's what I figured. That's why I was like, I am not taking chances. I'm putting all this like.
he would have resisted. But
Yeah, he
yeah,
would have taken the damage anyways,
but he would have survived.
and then he could have done the stab for the extra damage.
Yeah. But yeah, so fuck you, Liam.
Fuck you! You killed Von Carlo before we had to talk about my father.
I know.
He did that on
You
purpose.
prick.
100%.
No, it was a possibility. It was a time for Van Carlo to like be like, "Oh, I'm going to save your escape, and you're kind of my pupil." Blah blah blah, and like made sense. And of course, he like Zorn is like way stronger than him.
I don't get to get the second sword. I don't get to have to talk. I don't get to save the ring. I don't get to fucking save him with a revive because my character can't fucking swim.
That's suiting. No,
You're the one who decided that you couldn't swim.
I'll resurrect him later.
You told us.
If his body washes ashore, I can resurrect him.
Fair enough. Actually, that's
Yeah.
something Idrin's probably gonna do. He's gonna look for him.
yeah, because for your resurrection, Ford, I think you have 10 days to find them.
Yeah, no, 7. It's 7. It's a
7.
week to find them, a full week to find them, and then I get access to more and more powerful resurrection shit. So at one point, like, I don't even need his body. I'm just gonna be like, he's back. I can literally do it to Ivan too. I'm like, he's back.
But,
I can't. I find it really funny that you brought back evil Ivan and then he got bashed.
I'm like, no, this is not sticking around. Bye.
You realize if you didn't do that, Idrin would have just turned around and just like attacked him full on hardcore.
yeah, but he's not dead.
That's true. He's still around. Eventually, he'll come back.
Yeah, he will come back. Yeah.
Maybe
He's
not,
gonna-
though. Who summoned him?
Oh, Zorn did.
Does he come back if he was summoned from by a person who's dead? What happens?
We don't know.
Exactly. I'm just throwing that in there. We don't know. Maybe
Anyway,
maybe
this
he's
was
a
a lot.
zombie that's not evil anymore.
So you can add 1 point of experience on your
Yeah.
sheets.
Done.
And
Do I get an extra point of experience for wasting the bad guy?
I'm this close to allow it because I really like Zorn. Was one of my favorite antagonists.
Shouldn't you remove an experience
Why,
point?
fuck you.
But it was pretty fun, guys, and hopefully the Act 4 is going to be a lot of fun too.
So far,
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
very good.
Okay.
Bye, guys. It was
Bye.
fun. Talk to you tomorrow, Nick.
Bye-bye.
Ciao.
Bye-bye.
Bye.